All right.
So I just wanted to make sure that we weren't cutting you off. But yeah, you're always welcome to come in on your phone. So what the fuck? Ugh.
I mean, at the end there, it sounded like he was being abducted. Oh my!
My speech is starting to get wobbly.
You had something to drink?
No, I'm tired.
That explains it.
It's just that I'm fucking burnt like you wouldn't believe. All right, folks, before we even get started with today's session, I have to ask you guys a couple of things in regards to how I sound. Now, I am naturally low here because normally when I get tired, my octaves pitch lower naturally. So I do apologize if I become somewhat unintelligible throughout the course of this live stream. However, I'm also testing out cracking up the decibels a bit on the mic so that I don't have so much echoing in my voice because I'm so far away. However, the noise suppression that I use is good when I'm normally by myself. However, I have not tested it with the Discord audio, so I do have experiment with me. An experiment, I need you to say something to the chat in a coherent sentence that's not just a single small talk one-word phrase.
Alrighty. Where do we start with this? Where do we start? We could start with the fact that there's 4 PS2 emulators on the PS3, I guess. I know we did this last week, but, well, if we need a test, I can always reiterate.
I see. 4 PS2 emulators?
Yeah, it depends on what the hardware you're using is. If it's a launch model, it'll use the first version, so it only does the input-output processor and the sound chip.
Okay.
If it's the second revision, so that's European launch, the 80 gig North American model, it only let me think. It only supports the graphics synthesizer in hardware, so the rest of it has to be done in software. The third one is where it gets interesting. A complete software emulator, so kind of like the PlayStation 2 classics.
Okay.
But it supports discs.
A software emulator that supports this?
For PlayStation 3.
That's really bizarre.
Around the time, I would say like late 2007, early 2008.
Right.
Right around the time the third revision was coming out.
Is that the first one that got rid of the PS2 backwards compatibility?
I started poking into it. It's not easy to get it up and running. I tested a few games of it. It isn't very good. To put it politely. Compatibility is
maybe
shite.
It was taken down
like
for
garbage.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it was disabled for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, they took it out in like one of the 4.0 firmwares. The last one is the one they used in the PS2 classics, which seems to be an iteration of the one that went unused.
Fascinating. Nintendo will cancel you, won't they? Well, I got a feeling that nothing is going to happen to this live stream. I don't think anything happens to anyone that streams or plays AM2R, considering that like half of the fucking Twitch base is randomizers on Link to the Past and Super Metroid. I don't think I have anything to worry about. And perhaps, more importantly, AM2R is searchable in the game titles on Twitch, which means it gets streamed enough for Twitch to recognize it. And if that's the case, then I don't think I got anything to worry about. But if something does happen to the stream where the Nintendo lawyers knock on my door for streaming something that they technically have no means of stopping me because I'm already live, baby, then I will just continue doing it because I don't care. I already reviewed this game and that review hasn't got taken down at all. Nobody ever knocked on my door. So no, I don't really care. We're going to be playing some AM2R, folks, for the Metroid 35th anniversary, and this is another Metroid 2 remake. This is the unofficial remake of Metroid 2, produced by, I believe, the dude's name is Milton Gosti, and this would essentially put the dude on the map, because after this, even after the whole like cease and desist thing with Nintendo, he would find work, and I believe he helped program Ori and the Blind Forest, or at least a port of it, or whatever.
Have a quick look. What's
I was going to say Milton Gosti. I believe he's Brazilian.
how's it spelled for the surname? Oh, here
Yeah.
we go. Milton Gasti, Guasti.
Yeah. He
Game
was
designer at Moon Studios. Yep, that's his name.
There you go. Yeah, I believe it now. I believe AM2R is what helped him get the spotlight for that. So, hey, good shit. That's great to hear. You love to hear that sort of thing. He's Argentinian. All right, thank you. Thank you very much for the clarification. All right, so that said, we are going to be doing a 100% run of AM2R. I have done this previously, as you can see on the file select I have here on the top here. This was the file that I recorded for the AM2R revisit when I did the Metroid 2 video last year. So I've done it before. I haven't done it since though, so I'm gonna be very rusty in this playthrough, but hopefully we won't die too many. This is my fusion playthrough that I didn't get very far, as you can see, because man, fuck this mode sucks. This mode is really fucking tough.
It says here he was hired by Moon Studios. He worked on the level design for Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's very interesting. He helped develop Will of the Wisp and all that sort of thing. That's really great. That's the one thing I really hope when it comes to game devs that make fan creations that get their name out there rather than just being like, I guess, shunned by the developers they're just paying respects to. I think AM2R should be an example of how a lot of other creators of fan projects should handle their business, where, and don't get me wrong, like AM2R was known for a very, very long time. It's been 10 years before the game was unofficially released. The game was still making the rounds for like 10 years prior, existing through a lot of alpha and beta builds. But I believe things were kept more discreet than other projects go, because the big problem that a lot of fucking folks that make fan games have nowadays, that I've noticed anyway, it may not be the case for everyone, that they want to share every fucking thing and bit of progress on social media because, hey guys, I'm making a huge fucking like Metroid or Metal Gear Solid fan recreation. I want everybody to know so that people can acknowledge my development process, not realizing that is like numero uno reason why people get cease and desist so fucking fast. And it's like, guys, you have to understand, if you're making a fan project of this sort, non-profit, it has to be non-profit. If it's profit, it's legal. It's illegal. Like she's just fangling with their gun. If you're going out of your way because you just have to satiate your ego to let people know that you're making something badass, you're gonna get fucking taken down, and then people are gonna get angry and all this shit. It's like, oh, that was a waste of fucking time. It's like, if you're working on something, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and keep working on it until it's done. That way, by the time it is done and you do release the product, it's already out, it's circulated, and they can't do anything about it anymore. That's how you do it. And that's why we got this game out now. That's the kind of shit I want to see.
And keep it away from Kotaku as much as possible.
Yeah, it's not just Kotaku. Like any gaming publishing that wants to get their filthy fucking paws on it.
They defunnily are the most prevalent.
Oh yeah.
I would say.
But like, I don't think it's a competition. Like, these fucking devs want to just go ahead and share everything about something that they're working on because they want the validation. It's like, guys, just fucking release it when it's done and then let people critique it then and there. Then you can quietly patch things in behind the scenes. Or at least wait until folks, make fan patches themselves. Because, fun fact about the version of AM2R that I'm playing right now, this is technically like version 1.1 or 1.2, which was a fan patch. Like, after the original release, the fucking game just kind of went cold because he wasn't allowed to touch it anymore. But fans, on the other hand, have taken their measures in their own hands and started releasing patches for it all willy-nilly. And I think the only real difference is, besides a couple of extra modes that we may or may not see here for this playthrough, it was just general bug fixes and all that other shit.
It's also had ports of other systems rather than just PC. It's got one for the Vita. It's got one for the Switch.
I would love playing this on the Vita.
I think Dreamcast as well.
Dreamcast?
Has it got Dreamcast? I've not heard of that.
I think I remember somebody in the call saying Dreamcast at some point.
I'll look that up there quick. AM2R. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if someone has. I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, I fucking started off
Said
my missiles.
Dreamcast before. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it might be Saturn. It might be that. Possibly.
No way in hell this
Yeah,
thing's running
no.
on the Saturn.
Yeah. I was like, there's something over here. Nah. I also just don't have bombs. Okay, so why am I not playing co-op? Jason's asking because I'm fucking tired and I had no time to set this up. So I'm just kind of going into it like a regular ass Metroid playthrough because I don't have the patience to be dealing with other people right now.
Okay, fine.
Real talk. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's really it. Sometimes being upfront and honest is like the best course. Otherwise, lies beget other lies.
I see the artists for this really liked the sub-pixel work. That's how they've done Samus's idle animation when she's standing still and not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's a little dirty trick where you can make something move without actually moving it. You use sub-pixels, so rather than animate the silhouette and pose, you animate the colors itself. Metal Slug loved doing that little trick.
To simulate movement without actually moving anything? Is that how it's essentially working?
You change the colors, but you don't change the silhouette, basically.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I believe co-op is something that was added in a fan patch later down the road. I never experimented with myself, so I have no idea how exactly it's set up. It's probably just setting up a lobby, you know, different than, like, I don't know, fucking setting up a world in Terraria or some other shit.
Like, the subpixel's best shown when Samus is facing directly towards the camera and you can see the breathing, quote-unquote. That's how it's achieved.
Yeah. Fucking Super Metroid did that too.
Yeah.
Where to simulate breathing, or at least moving, they just changed the color of the subpixels. Really effectively too. Although Samus did have a panting animation in that game too when she was in low health. It's very subtle, but you have to be standing still in order to see it.
I mean, that's the whole thing of subpixels. It's supposed to be subtle.
Yeah.
So,
do I prefer this or Samus Returns for a remake of Metroid 2? I mean, can I like both, guys? I mean, I do enjoy this game more, but I feel that's always like I always think that question just leads to fucking shit flinging for no fucking reason. I'm glad both games exist. One, because we have a really fucking cool fan game here, and two, we got Samus Returns as a means of showing that Nintendo is actually putting love and attention back into a franchise that was dormant for the last couple of fucking years. And because of Samus Returns, we got eventually Metroid Dread. You know? Yeah, I don't want to trivialize it. I want to enjoy both. Like, and I'm going to continue enjoying both. Fling that shit, you funky monkey. Cop out. It's more like I have integrity and you numbnuts don't. But it's I kid. This is a great game. Like, this is legit one of my favorite Metroids of all time. It's essentially what Zero Mission did for the first game for Metroid 2. But you have like so many fucking movement options, and there are a lot of quality of life updates from like the Prime series that were applied to this game. You know, there is a button that you instantly go into Morph Ball mode now. The charge beam can draw and pickups. Leave me alone.
Same here.
Now that I played Dread, is it a little weird going back to 8-directional aiming? Yes and no. Yes, because, I mean, 360-degree aiming is just sublime. No, as in, I've played a lot of other Metroid games that have had, you know, the classic aiming system, so I can go back to it.
Hello, Chozodia. How you doing?
What's Chozodia doing here? Get out of here, Chozodia. Oh, that's a missile. You know, hold on. Can I switch that back to Zero Mission, actually? The missile toggle. I'm so used to Fusion, where I hold the button down.
Is it somewhere in the options?
I think it's in the options, yeah. Let me see. Control options, missile select style. Hold. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. I'm used to doing that. That was fucking me up with the Alpha Metroid encounter from earlier. That's why I was like fucking with the thing. But you guys said that you can hear Experiment and Pat just fine. How does the game sound? Is it too low? Is it too loud? The volume levels are kind of fucking with me earlier. I wasn't sure if it was being played in an optimal level. I don't want it to be too loud, otherwise you can't hear anybody. People are saying it's fine. Okay, it's a tad low, but it's fine. Gotta go with the majority opinion on this one. So, can't wait to play Dread mode. Man, I could wait. Hey, Ray, Slim Kirby, thank you for the raid party of 9. I was gonna say thank you, Ray. Thank you for the Slim Kirby party of 9. Yeah, it's like getting my wires crossed if you couldn't tell already. And for those that are just tuning in, first off, thank you very much for joining me for this live stream. I have been up since 3 this morning, and I'm a little fucking burnt out because I just had a lot to do over the past couple of days involving both the channel and outside of it. So I'm doing this as a means to just keep things going, and so that I don't fall asleep too early. Because if I fell asleep now, I'd wake up at like 1 in the morning, and I hate doing that because I need to be up during the day to take care of some particular errands. Hello, I'm going to shoot you, and you're going to open up the E-tank.
Okay.
I was gonna say, we got that boss rush mode coming into Dread. The one that, though, my entire group kind of wants. We want an official randomizer mode for Dread, like really bad.
Official randomizer mode?
Yeah.
I still have not done a Metroid randomizer.
Because, I know Symphony, Ritual of the Night and stuff like that added that over time.
Yeah.
And I just think that's always the kind of mode that I particularly can see myself doing in that more than a super hard mode and stuff like that.
I know, I'm doing this the wrong way. Hold on a second. I gotta time my bomb jumps.
Unfortunately, this isn't Zero Mission where you can just mash the A button and 90% of the time it works.
I also feel that kind of worked with Super Metroid too.
Oh, Super Metroid's timing for morphle bomb jumping is super weird.
Yeah. There is a rhythm to it, but it's a little more awkward to feel out.
I think from my mind it was like 1, 2, de bomb, 1, 2, de bomb. I think that was
toi, toi.
Yeah, that's usually my timing as well.
Although trying to do diagonals and super, ugh.
Every game has its own bomb rhythm. Not true. Fusion laughs at you and your idea of a bomb rhythm. It's impossible to bomb jump in that game.
Fusion has a bomb rhythm? I thought it just had 2 left feet.
Yeah.
Oh, game charge is what it is.
Yeah, basically. Is it? Yes, it is impossible to bomb jump in Metroid Fusion because the detonation period is too long. Would have been cool if bomb jump timing was based on the map's flickering.
What?
You mean like the pulsating white square Triforce? Is that what you mean? It's like boop, 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 boop. I sound like a fucking what's the guy name? Michael Winslow. The sound effects dude. Yeah. I remember when I played AM2R for the first time, used bonus to get spider web barrel. Oh yeah, I mean that's a viable strategy to get a couple of. I think in this game you can mostly use it to get a couple of expansions early. But if you know the concept of using morph ball bombs to jump, then yeah, you can definitely get some shit earlier. Axiom Verge has its health bar pulse in time with the music, same with the low health alarm. It's been so long since I played Axiom Verge. I still have not played the sequel to that too.
I've got the first one on the Vita, but I can't say I've ever sat down and played it. Same for this as well.
Jesus, quick question. That sounds so fucking weird out of context. But hey, what up, Jesus? Quick question, but do you plan on playing more Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster streams? Yes, that at some point or other. Those are on a when I feel like basis, though. I'm not going to make a dedicated schedule for those. That is strictly on a when I feel like basis. You know, because I definitely do want to continue playing that game because I really enjoyed that stream. It was a very nice, chillax stream with you guys. What a relief to be out of the other end, right? Yeah, they're just the Pixel Remaster stream is just a bonus that whenever I feel like doing it. What the fuck was the button? Yeah, there it is. Sadly, it was way too late for me because, yeah, I did that stream like around. Yeah, so you can see it in the video archive, but for those that don't know, I did a very late Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster stream a couple of days ago. It was around midnight Eastern Standard Time when I did it.
It's like 5 a.m. here. I was like, nah, I'm done. I was animating all day. I'm done.
Well, I didn't go into the Discord anyway. I deliberately kept it by myself.
Like, even just to casually keep an eye on the background, it's 5 in the morning. I need to fucking rest.
I don't think I can get anything here now. I mean, I do have bombs, so I think I can probably get a missile expansion. This is the Metroid 2 Game Boy experience, folks. Using the spider ball to slowly crawl your ass across the ceiling, as you never know. Maybe there's an item there, maybe not. I don't know. In my case, it's it sure has been a while.
Whenever you use the spider ball, I keep instinctively wanting the boost ball from Prime to be a thing when you use it.
Yeah, I feel that. Don't hit me. All right, can we talk about these guys here for a second? I think these were enemies. Well, not enemies. They were just creatures in Metroid 2. They're here as well. And I think they're just supposed to be like inhabitants of SR388, like harmless inhabitants. Because they just don't do anything here. They're randomizer fail-safes, Triforce? How do you mean? Like, how are they fail-safes? What do they do? I have no idea what they do. You can interact with them. I can't kill them. They just, my missiles just bounce right the fuck off. I have no idea what the hell their purpose is. Don't mind me, I'm just jabbing with the music.
Late in the run, these rock flies are there for certain areas. Basic wall jumps can't get through. Okay. So it's just to stop your wall jumping.
For this game, really? I don't recall them ever getting in the way physically of other shit. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I think I can just safely fall down from here. All right, let's take a look at the map. All right, we have to go back down because we have bombs now. And because we have charge beam, that means we have pseudo screw attack too. All right. Hey, Mako, thank you for the tier 1. 45 months, that is all it needs to be, baby. Do greatly appreciate the generosity, though. I'm going to save the game right here. Because bosses will eventually fuck me over, especially in this kind of mental state that I am in right now. How would you feel if they incorporated Prime's morph ball physics into a 2D Metroid? You're talking about Metroid if it was also Sonic the Hedgehog, essentially. If they could make it work with interesting terrain, then I wouldn't care. You know, but just don't put fucking corkscrews and loops for no reason. Like, and integrate it into like exploring the world and, you know, item hunting.
And next time we see Metroid, all we see is springs and dash panels.
Yeah. It's literally just like Prime Hunters again. Like all those very shoehorned gimmicks of Prime Hunters. But it's like, that's the entire game.
I can't wait for one planet to randomly have a casino area for some reason.
This is where I stopped actually in the Fusion playthrough because these fucking alphas in this area fucking suck cock. Now I charge my beam and I get the pickups. There we go. Is there really anything to think about Street Fighter 6 Sonic Gamer? I mean, wide. That's the first word that comes to mind when I look at Ryu's new model. And then there's the other dude that he's looking at in the fight. That's about it, though.
Lucas, yeah.
I think everybody had something more to say about the Adobe Premiere logo.
But
Yeah, like,
honestly,
all I've seen is the logo.
The thing Max was talking about this in a whole video. It's like, you know what? Honestly, the fact that everybody's talking about the logo more than any worries about the rest of the game is actually kind of a good sign. I'm just hoping that Street Fighter 6 can get Capcom out of the rut that they've been in fighting game wise since like Cross Street Fighter at this point.
What do you mean?
Well, it's that their fighting game division has really been struggling ever since that game has come out with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Street Fighter 5, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Right.
It's probably been one of the worst periods for that division in a long time.
That's what would never happened with Darkstalkers. That's why they don't risk making other games.
Collection in July, come on.
Yeah, look at that fucking fighting game collection is coming out. Which is, that was a nice surprise. I was actually more excited for that than Street Fighter 6. But
roll back on all of them.
It's like that's really hype. But it's like, if you want another Darkstalkers game, you guys better buy like fucking 6 of those copies.
Yep. And I can't wait to start doing sub night for Pocket Fighter. Like my entire Discord is like all ready for that shit.
I mean, hey, Street Fighter 2 again. We've rolled back that.
Yeah. Well, Hyper.
That one's the
Hyper Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, that was the one that came out at the beginning of these, which is like one they tried to sell for like $60.
But it's like, I mean, that's significant, but it's also like it's Street Fighter 2 again.
Yeah,
like that's like the least hype thing about that collection. It's like Street Fighter 2 is like, dude, I already got 36 other copies. Jockey, thank you for the raid. Party of 10, much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed whatever the hell it is you were playing or watching or eating. I don't know. They're getting rollback before Dragon Ball FighterZ. Let's see here. We have no other place to go. Oh no, there's an area we did not explore over there. But we cleaned out the Metroids here anyway, so we can always come back here with the upgrades and clean this area out.
All I am hoping is that if this collection does well, they do a second one for their 3D stuff that's like Power Stone, Rival Schools, and a bunch of the other kind of more 3D ones.
There's the name I've not heard. Bloody Donkey.
That was the Dreamcast game, wasn't it?
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's right. There was 2 of them. All right, where's this?
Last time I think they got released, it was a combined collection on the PSP.
Yep.
I was like, orange is fire, blue is point blank laser, fire. Okay, that was the center one. That's ground fire. You'll get caught up in the ground fire.
Fire.
Blue laser. You'll get caught up in the orange fire.
I don't remember this remix. This 2022 version sucks.
Love Agni and Rudra.
Oh, get in the center. There we go. Unfortunately, now we gotta rely on this fucking charge beam.
Oh, without the missiles.
Yep.
I remember this Super Mario World boss, and that's sort of look at that close stuff.
It actually kind of makes the green projectile attack much easier to avoid because you don't have much room to dodge, and the boss can't go that very far anyway. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer movement by actually killing the boss. Nice. All right, mine. All mine. We don't need. I think we can't get anything here. Maybe a missile expansion early because I think there's a power bomb door above me here.
It can't hurt to have a look.
Okay, why is my fucking spider ball not activating? Do I have to unroll? Is that what's happening here? There we go. Thank you. It's a little bitch. Get off of the power ball. The fucking power ball. Wait, I want to hit the lottery.
I remember getting a power ball in pinball once. Then they went immediately down the gutter, and that was a fuck's sake moment.
Yeah, I think there's nothing we can do here for now. because there's literally a power bomb on the other side, which means there's probably power bomb blocks right below that Chozo statue. So we're not even gonna bother with that.
As long as no pot comes around like one room later and takes it away from us, it's cool.
No, we don't need jump morph. You can time it with just spider ball. I've done it before. That's why I'm not bothering, because I believe the thing above is just power bomb blocks. So it's just something that you can see. So I'm also testing out some new noise suppression, guys. Through the broadcaster, the Discord audio is not going to sound any different. In fact, you guys in the Discord should be hearing a shitload of white noise, like on my microphone.
We can hear all your buttons if that's what you mean.
Oh, okay, cool. You guys don't hear like sort of like white noise?
Oh no, I hear that. It sounds like an AC unit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, I hear it now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because if you're actively listening out for it, but you guys should. The guys in the stream should not be hearing that at all. I think these are fake blocks.
Hey, look at it. I'm getting Mega Man 2 vibe from this shit.
They're fake blocks. Let's see what we can bomb jump from here. Again, this is something that you really just should be waiting until you get like the space jump or some other shit. But it's like, if you know how to time your bomb jumps, you can just get this shit now. And just perfectly align yourself with this area.
Why wait? We can get it now. Optimization. It worked for Zero Mission.
Yes, it did. Don't hear anything other than button presses? That's cool. Yeah, sorry about the button presses. I do apologize for that. My microphone is pretty close to the controller, so you guys, every once in a while, are going to be hearing it. Yeah, there we go. Like that, don't you?
Oh, that came to me in the song.
If only.
Doing this with my bros in a Smash at Evo. Rest in peace.
Pour one out.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Pat, you believe that it's not just. It could be just a matter of Sony owning Evo now.
It's like it's one of three things kind of deal. It's Nintendo being, Nintendo to the competitive scene in general. Mm-hmm. It could be of the Sony not wanting a Nintendo game at Evo at their own event. It could be Nintendo not wanting their game at a Sony event. It could be any of those, because also Killer Instinct was taken out of Evo as well. So
that's Xbox.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't exactly know who, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was Nintendo or Sony being an ass about it.
I think this is a fake.
Welcome to the new and improved Evo 2022. Unfortunately, due to some licensing disagreements with our former partners, we will now only have one fighting game available for all participants. We bring you PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
So everybody's joking around saying that Nick is going to get the spot instead. I swear to God.
God, are you kidding me? We'll have enough salt to build a mountain bigger than Everest.
Hey, it's not a Virtual Boy controller. It's just really red. Fuck you.
How would it even work? Virtual Boy's got 2 D-pads.
Imagine trying to play this.
I did see somebody already.
Crispy Chris. I'm aware of the white balance being the issue sometimes with my camera having like that Daredevil piss filter thing. For the tiny kin spotlight that I posted last week, that was just more of a joke. For that one bit that I ended up actually really making. Like, that is a game that I'm legitimately interested in playing later. I think the full release is in the summertime. Summertime. Yeah, because I for this preset for the streams, my white balance is already corrected, but sometimes the fucking preset will also just reset for no fucking reason. Yeah, I call it the Daredevil piss filter because everything is yellow. You can call it the Daredevil Netflix piss filter, or you can call it the fucking drug movie set in Mexico filter.
Yeah, I was about to say the Mexico filter.
Yeah, the Mexico filter. Mexico is always yellow.
I was just going to call it the mid-2000s film filter.
A little while ago on stream, I was playing one of those guess the city kind of things on stream, where
Okay.
like it would give you a random city in the U.S. and you had to guess it. We got to a point we realized one person kept having like a more saturation in Florida compared to everybody else. So it's just like, okay, does it look bluer? Then it's Florida at that point.
Well, if it wasn't that, you'd also go, it's San Diego. It's got to be San Diego. What do you mean, San Francisco?
Wait, that's the other joke everywhere. San Diego or San Francisco, when in doubt.
Blood In, Blood Out. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time, but that movie is also very piss yellow.
All right, chat. What's your favorite piss yellow movie? Sound off in the
hold
chat.
on, wait. I can answer this. Fucking a piss yellow movie. I'm trying to think, a movie that has like a fucking piss yellow filter unapologetically throughout the entire film. Do we count Resident Evil 5? Yeah, Resident Evil 5. Batman Begins wasn't piss filter. That was more shit brown. The bat guano filter. If this was fusion mode, I'd beat that by now. I'm like working on like 5 brain cells. Not even 5. And it's more energy cells to keep it in line with Metroid Prime. Mad Max Fury Road. Yeah, that had a piss filter. Yeah. But I think that worked to the film's benefit, though.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots.
Oh my god. Was that pit? All right, hold on.
I think that was just more brown.
That's more dust. That shit had a dust filter. Because Snake's old and made of dust.
This is a Blu-ray disc, but my quality is shit. Look at all this dust.
We're a PlayStation 3 game that runs at 720p. Ah, you're cute. It must be cute to lie. Nice 640 you got there, nerd.
Yo, can we talk about how fucking Alpha Metroids are just a pain in the ass?
Please tell me you didn't just leave the room. Okay, thank fuck.
No, I never had that happen. At least I don't think it can happen. I don't think they can leave the room. It's not Samus Returns.
I was about to say, I just have a friend of mine the other day playing Luigi's Mansion on Dolphin. I thought it was gonna be a fucking boo and just leave the room.
If it was the PAL Hidden Mansion, good chance that can happen.
Literally the worst thing about Samus Returns is those goddamn Gamma Metroids. Whoever thought it was a good idea to just let them leave whenever they fucking feel like was like, no, stop. You need to be slapped.
And somebody thought it'd be okay for them to leave in Area 3. That person in particular, I asked.
We're going to be bitching a lot about Area 3 when we get to that eventually.
Do you want to make Area 3 worse than Loogie Spoopy Bachelor Pad? PAL Hidden Mansion, some of the booze there, you blink, gone.
Oh, God.
I mean, some of them have low health, like 10 health, and then you get the ones that have 300 plus, it's like, oh, fuck you then, I guess.
I still need to play the 3DS of Hidden Mansion, because that one's made to be the European mansion for everyone at that point.
It is the European PAL one. But it's easier to just get the European GameCube version and apply a quick patch to give it 60 Hz and widescreen. Happy days for everyone. Does it have the riding poltergeist? Yep. Which means if you try and do Colossus, have fun with that. Do you like ice physics?
I'm literally missing this laser by like a pixel.
Reminds me of that one freaking enemy in what was it? The ice level in Bomberman Hero on Mazone. Very similar
I know that.
Neck.
Fucking John lied through his teeth.
Well, I mean, that game's considered the black sheep of the series. I'm not surprised.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why the 360 aiming and dreaded a final inclusion in the series.
I have to agree. Yeah, literally the best thing Samus Returns is the 360 degree aiming. I think this is just a regular block that I can shoot, but okay. So legit, I don't know why sometimes my spider ball will just unroll me instead. Like that right there. I literally did nothing different than previously.
But think it's
Yeah,
probably
there we
some
go.
kind of collision with
Bump
the wall or something that causes
I'm not sure. Did he get tired, Santiago? Damn, I should have known.
Okay.
There we go.
Looks good, I guess.
I didn't agree to the spider ball having a union, for the record. Get back to work. Oh, this one I think is inside a floor block.
Floor block, speed boost, could be anything really. Follow the black trail under the floor. Okay, I see.
Is this one? No, hold on.
So I'm gonna guess it's right on the right side there of the lip of the platform. Near enough.
Hmm. Maybe it's on the other side.
There you
here.
go.
Or maybe it's...
Oh, you did.
What did I find it?
Yep.
Wait. Oh yeah, there it was. Look, dude. Look, I just did not process that at all. Like that is how burnt out I am right now. But like you guys are in for the long run. I'm gonna say right now, if you love this game, if you love playing this game to death, where you know every look and cranny, I need you to stop. I need you to stop watching me right now because I don't want to be responsible for raising your blood pressure. You know, or you can fuck you, you know, die for all I care. No, I'm kidding, but no, still, you should no, take that with a grain of salt. You know, I should be playing Elden Ring instead.
And if you would like a personal fuck you message from Some Call Me Johnny, please subscribe today.
Yeah, that's right. I take cash. Actually, no, I don't take cash. I don't know where you've been.
But bits.
Yeah. No, bits aren't real. It's like if someone guy was like, do you take channel points?
Hi, do you take Millennial Monopoly money?
What's millennial monopoly money?
Nothing!
Isn't that just monopoly money?
It's Monopoly money for millennials. It is what it is on the tin. And yes, it's a real thing.
Bitcoin? Man, my boner's soft. Now it's a knoner. Okay, I think we're done here. What just happened? Oh yeah, thank you, Johnny. It was like Bitcoin. All right, got you, fam.
Wrong things to choose. Oh, that's within standards. Okay, you can do one wall jumps on this. Good.
I think we're about to get high jump. Yeah, fucking look, check these Nikes out, dude. Look how I don't think these boots are accurate to Samus's foot size. If I'm being real here, I think they're really like. You know what it is? It's like no, I don't think it's self-lacing Triforce. You remember? This is kind of a deep cut, but there was this old episode of Doug on Nickelodeon where he wanted the new like not Air Jordans, but the only size they had left was like 36, and he had to wear those motherfuckers. And he ended up tripping on them. No, he ended up not getting them. I think it was Roger that ended up getting them, and he ended up tripping on his ass.
I believe Samus has those moon shoes that they would give out on Nickelodeon and stuff like that.
God, I remember those. I never saw the bloody point of them.
It's just plastic around your shoe. That's all it is.
yeah, but it's really nice
shell.
plastic though, Pat. Fucking, you got to think fourth dimensionally.
It's a plastic box with a couple of rubber bands on it. Wow, I'm really good at went to a sweepstakes for something that'd make it 5 minutes.
Yeah, by the way, this fucking mix of Brinstar. This is the Hydro Station, but the mix is of Brinstar, and it's really fucking good. This entire soundtrack is actually really good. Do I
just
have...
remembered.
Okay, we got high jump, right? That comes with more. No, Spring Ball is still with this asshole. What was the name? Arachnus? I think it was this fucking thing.
Arachnus.
I think it's Arachnus. The fucking the first boss of Fusion. That was also like it was a hidden boss here. Because Spring Ball was technically optional.
See, I thought you meant like an actual spider boss. I was going to say, wasn't that Yakuza?
No, that was
in Fusion?
Yakuza. Yeah. Yeah, Jason is linking Hydro Station because it is legit a fantastic mix of Brinstar. Fucking piss off, you little hopping thing, you.
God, I keep forgetting it was Psychonosis that did all the Nick Arcade custom games for that show. Oh man, I love Scrap Brain.
Not quite. I think we're about to get Ice Beam. Oh, Wave Beam. Really? That's really? Hydro Station makes me wish boy bands were still a thing. That's a fucking
I mean,
Jason, I'm not sure if you can hop
into
into the Discord at any point if you're at work or some other shit. I'm gonna need some clarification. What the hell does that mean?
I was gonna say they still do them, don't they? It's like basically a conveyor belt in this day and age.
What, boy bands? I thought boy bands died with NSYNC and Backstreet after the great boy band war of 2002. A lot of bloodshed that was.
We'll never get Westlife back again.
Jason said that I sent it the link he posted, so it's probably a fucking Gilverson or Rip or some other shit.
Probably. So I probably shouldn't tell you that NSYNC has an officially licensed Game Boy Color game.
Oh wait, oh no wait, I can't. I have to leave. I can't leave here.
And it's as good as quality as it sounds like it is.
I see. Did Backstreet come from did fucking, oh my god, did Backstreet back all right? No, but did Backstreet come back? Why was that so fucking hard to say?
Because it's a bit of a tongue twister. It's a lot of bees.
What's that? Goddamn stroke.
Yeah, so let's see. Backstreet Boys formed in 1993. Jesus Christ, still going technically.
Still going?
Yeah.
Well, then not boys at that point. They're just guys.
The Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet guys.
Backstreet Men.
No, just guys.
Yeah, we're just the guys from Backstreet. Don't worry, no, it's not tough.
Just three dudes. I don't need to fight you guys. I was already over here. The Main Street Men. I like that. River Valley. I like that.
Main Street Men sounds like an NYC like band.
Backstreet Gents, the four guys.
G Street Gents.
Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Backstreet Males.
Yeah.
Two old boys.
I think Boys to Men though might already be taken. Just take my word for that.
It says here they spent the last couple of years doing albums in New Vegas as a residency. Apparently they're planning a world tour and sometime this year, finishing in New Zealand 2023.
I see. Remember when ABBA released a new album? ABBA's still making music?
Yeah, ABBA's still making music.
I think like last year they released an album or something like that.
Where did this thing go?
Oh, that's interesting.
Hey,
ABBA,
there you
from
are.
1972 to 1982, disappeared for 24 years and then came back in 2016. 30 years, I should say, technically. Yeah, 34. So let's see, their last album, if this has a decent degree of discography. Oh, here we go. ABBA Voyage. Or Voyage, because it's spelled with a Y. Should be Voyage, yeah. The third single, Just a Notion, was released October 2021. Their very last fourth single was Little Things. That was on the 3rd of December. Because yeah, their last album, according to this, was 1981, and then Voyage was 2021. So, bit of a big time gap.
He's only 40 years, but I thought ABBA was in the... Yeah, I know. I have those rude awakenings a lot now than I did back then, specifically with the 90s. The 90s, I have to remind myself, wasn't 10 or 15 years ago, John. It was 30. And you are getting up there in the years, my friend.
I mean, in 2 years, I've got to look back at my first computer. I'm like, oh my god, you're fucking 40 now. And then I just looked at the Atari 2600 in the corner and like, motherfucker, you're going to be 50 in 5 years. You already belong at a fucking museum. God, people are going to feel ancient once the PS3 and 360 turn 20 and then the Dreamcast.
I'm not ready for that one.
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
People will start feeling ancient when the PS3 and 360 and Wii start turning 20.
It's true. I mean, the Wii, well, I mean, the 360 is going to be the first to turn 20, and that'll be in 3 years, I think. Because that was 2 years. I thought it was 2005.
Late 2004, I think.
No, I think it was 2005.
Looking it up.
I'm pretty sure it was 2005.
Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah, here you go. November 22nd, 2005. So,
yeah, see, I knew it. Let's go. Old John still got it.
Okay, well, the DS was 2004.
Yes, okay, so yes, I'm sorry. The DS will come first, and that will make us feel incredibly fucking ancient. I gotta stop getting caught up in trying to get every item at the same time. Just wait until you get upgrades, John. It's fine, old chap. The save point is busted. What happened?
Yeah, it'll
DS
go...
funny because Mario Kart DS was in launch year. That's 20 years of Nintendo trying to figure out games online. Let that sink in.
The DS is turning 20 in 2 years, dude.
Even though the Famicom technically had online to some degree.
Did it have multiplayer online?
Oh, man.
Kind of, but not quite. It was more of a delivery service, and there was stuff you could do, like actual taxes, gambling.
Oh, was it what was the first 360 game you guys ever saw?
You might not have heard of this. It's a very obscure title. Sonic 06.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you're speaking an alien language. To me, it was Dead Rising. Actually, I saw someone in college playing it back when I was in Teal College for Liberal Arts. I remember thinking, oh, wow, look at the backgrounds. Now the backgrounds look really cool. Because that was the time where, like, motion blur was starting to make its way into a lot of games. And, like, Dead Rising kind of incorporated that unapologetically. And I remember thinking it looked pretty cool.
Right, the only other launch 360 game I have from that era was Fusion Frenzy 2, and that was a really bad Mario Party clone. Despite being done by the same developers.
I was gonna say, I played a bit of Fusion Frenzy a couple of times, like, growing up. I played it at Matt's place, and I think I played it... Actually, no, I thought Matt just brought it over, actually.
Like,
and we
the first
recorded
one
a
was
playthrough of it.
apparently okay, but the second one is just, garbage.
Never played the second one. Didn't even know there was a second one.
Very early
There's an
360
alpha
game. You can probably
coming out.
find it for peanuts nowadays.
Yeah, there you go. Just minding his own business. Hey, Alpha. How's it going, my dude? Just chilling out there, not realizing that you're about to get your ass ruptured by
So, are you ready
piece
for
of shit.
a missile suppository, my boy?
I'm gonna goad you to go really high up so I can keep shooting you, like, and just miss repeatedly. What the fuck?
I can see someone didn't have their coffee.
Oh, actually, I do have a cup right here. Just like, but I don't want to drink it all at once. And to show that I am not joking, I have it in my thermocol.
And through the power of editing, here's one we made earlier. Yeah, it's not it's a moida.
Sorry if I'm spamming. I'm playing Reed Suffering RE4 on professional mode right now, and I'm on the final boss. Have you ever tried professional? I find it's rife and bullshit. There's a lot of flaws in the game design. Malco, are you just saying that to bring up the topic of why you don't like professional mode? I think everybody knows that I play professional mode like plenty of times. If you don't, Michael, the best thing I can just say, if you know it's rife with bullshit and you don't like it, stop playing it.
Yeah.
It's like no one's forcing you to continue on. Like, cause I played professional mode in RE4 just fine. Plenty of times I can play it no problem. But if you're not enjoying yourself, then just stop playing it.
I can't look at cooking shows the same after our session a few weeks ago. Thanks for reminding me. You're welcome.
Wait, what was that?
can't look at cooking shows the same after our session a few weeks ago.
What, cooking show? Like, what was the thing?
I'm trying to remember what it is myself.
What were we doing?
Yeah,
No,
what
like
was it?
Resident Evil 5's professional was not fun.
Yeah,
Like
no, that
one,
one
I
just
agree.
sucks.
Yeah, that one is just not good. It's just garbo.
Oh, it was a
It was the BSC session. Okay.
Oh, BSC session. Okay, sorry about that.
I did do 5 on professional, but only a very specific mission just to grind up cash for resources. I think it was one of the early missions with one of the first bosses. Because I used to beat that in like 5 minutes just by walking away from everyone. It's like, oh, the boss is here. Hi, RPG, how you doing?
Yeah, professional mode on Resident Evil 5 I've only done one time on my original 360 file just to get the achievement for it, because I did max out the achievements for RE5 on 360. Had a good time doing it too, except for professional mode, because that is just garbage, man. It's like every fucking thing sends you into the dying state, and it's like, that's just not fun. That said, we will be doing a dread mode run at some point or another for this stream, because I would like to give that a shot myself. What if I were to stream RE5 or Proton John? I don't know Proton John like that, and I don't presume to. I don't know anybody from those people. I mean, I've talked with Emil, and I've talked with John. I've talked to Tim maybe twice, so not really what I would consider friends.
Can't say I've had any
Acquaintances,
personal interactions
mutuals,
myself.
but I don't know anything about those guys, so, you know, not really accurate or sincere to call them friends.
Who's Tim? Nintendo Capri Sun.
Nintendo Capri Sun, that's
Yep.
his name is Tim. That is public knowledge, right? You just dox the fucker, right?
Yeah, it's pretty well known. I mean, I think it's been known since at least 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I don't want to be the guy who's like, yeah, but if you consider it, just fucking post his IP address on the screen, you know. I don't think there's anything of interest above here by doing bomb jumping now. I think there's like a switch maybe that doesn't activate until later.
Oh, don't tell me this thing's stuck together. Yes, it has. God damn it. You're supposed to only stick to this. You're not supposed to be made out of fucking Gorilla Glue. Well, that's a bust. Fuck it. New one.
And doxing is anti-poggers. What the fuck? Why did I...
Yeah.
Didn't even leave my morph ball. I didn't even leave my spider ball animation. You saw that shit? What the fucking hell was that bullshit?
Quick question. What button is that mapped to?
It's LB in my case.
LB. I was gonna say if it was LT.
Yeah, if it was triggers, then yeah, okay, there you go. Like, all's forgiven.
Say that was Raimi Spider-Man when he couldn't stick to the wall anymore right there.
I can never take Spider-Man seriously because all I can just say is Battletook made out of porcelain.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Uh-huh. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Always at the top, isn't it?
I undershoot it. That's my problem. I already got like 110 missiles. What the fuck?
God damn. Clean the house already?
Oh, are we already in the second part? With the, yeah, we are. Cool. This variation of Hydro Station with the Brinstar theme is also really fucking good because they slow it down for this variation, and it's just a theme to mellow out with. Also, why are the vines like hazardous to the touch? Like, I know they're supposed to be bramble, but like, why would that matter?
logically, the only way that would work is if they're covered in very fine hairs, but you're wearing armor. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's like, are they acidic to the touch?
Could be, yeah, could be poisonous or something like that.
But poisonous will only apply if it was touching my skin.
Maybe it's got like some kind of gas it puts out. I don't
Maybe,
know.
I mean, maybe it's corrosive. I don't know. It could be corrosive vines. I don't know. Like, it's alien planet mumbo jumbo. I'm not actually. This is a rhetorical question for the record. I'm not actually being serious asking why these brambles are.
Ultra poison ivy.
Yeah.
The newest Batman villain.
I'm just trying to spark conversation.
So you know when we gave Ivy Titan and Batman Arkham Asylum?
In hindsight, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Apparently she had a fling with this new guy. They called him the Wiggler.
Damn it, where is nothing sacred?
Hold on. There is a missile. Yeah, there it is. Do I have to, like, roll here? Is that what it was?
Please tell me that's not going to interfere with. Yes, it is. God damn it.
Hey, there you go. That's what I like to see. Chozo left your suit with a weakness. As a joke.
Big wriggle. Well, there is an art contest for that.
Yeah, I'll elaborate on that, though, for the Arkham City stream tomorrow.
Ah, yes, Triforce, my favourite Metal Gear character, Octagon. Oh, wow, this is just like one of my Japanese trigonometry classes.
Oh, hell, it's probably just safer, in quotes, to stand on the bramble.
I say, wouldn't it just be easier to stand on the bottom, get it stuck on a ledge?
Like in fusion mode, this is instant death because Bramble drains your health so fucking fast. It's like as fast as Phazon in Prime.
Unlike Octagon, Octagon squares up in the ring.
Speaking of, I missed the last Arkham stream. We cured ourselves of Clownades yet? No, we still have Clownades.
We still have
because we get sidetracked every which way on Sunday with side quests, and you know, thankfully the Clownades is generous enough to wait. Although we did already take some of Roz's demon juice, so we live a little longer.
For now.
Yeah, just for now. Yo. Lazarus spunk.
I like you, detective. You've got... Wait, is that my spunk?
Why'd you get that?
Roz is the only one I know that has radioactive spunk.
It's how you can see him at night.
Lazarus.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I don't know why, but the corruption of the word pussy and making it something else just makes me physically wince. I don't know why.
Maybe we should save that one if they ever do a Batman Beyond Arkham game. If you know, you know.
It's like when someone's jerking off to clown porn and they want to call it a clussy, and it's like, nope, nope, that doesn't make me hunk. Sorry. That kind of deflates my balloons. It's just like the ew. I don't know what bussy is. That just sounds like bus porn.
Oh yeah, look at that 400 horsepower engine.
Kirby fully loaded.
Look at that. There's a special place in hell for you, Pat. Yeah, I guess Among Us porn would be called Sussy.
Oh, it's there for all of us, and the second they turn their eye for a second, oh, that's it. We make a play for the big cheese himself.
Oh, fuck. I didn't get the full arc of that jump.
It's gonna be a new king down under.
There we go. All right.
I keep expecting the giant Core X and Fusion to turn up here for some reason.
I think they were added in the fusion mode.
Because it just seems like that room it would appear in Sector 6.
Oh, fucking God, the Gammas are already here. Now don't run away.
Don't you do it, I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it. Tanking hits. Because I don't give a fuck.
They really liked Game Maker's sprite scale and rotation.
I still think it looks fine, though.
It's a logical cheat to do.
Yeah.
It becomes more puppet animation than
Whoa, get the fuck out of here, really?
animation at that point.
Hold on. Yeah, Core X are in fusion mode. I think you could restart a boss fight by not grabbing the X. Really? I mean, that's logical. It's also incredibly fucking stupid. What was it? Matt, I was hoping that your bat signal wouldn't be clown porn.
Oh, no, dude. You say porn on there. Austrian porn, clown porn, Austrian clown porn. You say it on there.
We are good to go here, so let's get the hell out of here. All right. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Again, those guys are everywhere. What the fuck?
So how's everybody's week been so far?
I am mentally
last week,
burnt
I remember
out.
yesterday in the Discord chat, some serotonin was going low.
Well, my serotonin was low because I was tired, and it's no different tonight.
I'm still animating that one project, and it's taking for fucking ever because
something really cool has happened for me, but I can't quite say it yet, but I can next week, and I'm really excited about that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice little fucking 180 from the shit that was happening with you like 2 weeks ago.
I know, right? Well, I mean, it was that, but then I had to go through a bunch of health insurance nonsense because I'm getting the one with my parents is wearing off in a month because I'm turning 26 at that point, so...
there's an age limit on it?
Yeah,
26.
It's like
26.
I wouldn't be worrying about it too much, except I need that for my therapist stuff. So
yeah, before I turned 26, over here, like my mom was just adamant. Was like, I'm making you every fucking doctor's and dentist appointment before you're not covered under the system anymore.
Yep,
my life hasn't been the same since. It just hasn't been the same since, and I don't fucking have health insurance because I think it's a scam.
So big farm until something goes wrong, and then
obviously.
Right,
I mean, I'm one medical emergency away from being crippled the rest of my life. But hey, I'm already a content creator that pays his own taxes and has college debt. I'm already fucked in the ass for the rest of my life.
I have Blue Cross. Johnny has fingers crossed.
Well said.
Fine, cross.
Probably good that I had
said.
I had to do like a root canal last year on that because otherwise I would think, what's the point of dental insurance? Nothing's bad's gonna happen to me, and that's why.
Woohoo! Root canals, boring as shit.
I like to think of it as a 3-hour nap. I'd have done last year.
I don't even get an hour nap. My doctor has me awake throughout the whole thing. It's
I was awake for
but
that.
it's a fucking hour. So, and ADHDers do not like being motionless for an hour.
Yeah, it's like you fucking not even twiddling your thumbs is enough to keep you fucking mentally occupied.
Right.
No, they don't knock you out here either. It's just give you some numbing agent, inject it into your gob. That's it. Let them get to work.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like my dentist said that you feel free to take a nap. I was like, I ain't fucking taking a nap with my mouth open. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Well, it's
right.
that until you start kind of feeling it, sort of deal. It's like you can't feel the pain, but you feel like something in there. It's like, I don't really like how it feels now.
That's just the pressure.
Zip your pants up, Doc, and get back to work.
God, the figure worst I was getting a back molar extracted, and they didn't get the anesthetic right, so I felt every pull of that fucker.
I think the worst I had was there was one of my back teeth was keeping one of my wisdom teeth from coming in. So they had to remove both of those teeth and then implant a new tooth on top of that. That was not fun.
All right, here's a fun little question. Because it kind of goes off of what Blue Donna was saying, that you just run through a bunch of mental lists in your head. Now, what would you argue is worse? Sitting through a dental procedure where you just can't do anything, or trying not to laugh while getting your haircut?
Dental procedure.
The procedure would be worse. The haircut only lasts for like 10 minutes or something like that at most.
Plus, if they fuck up my hair, like, what's the worst? What's that gonna do? Impact my dating scene? Oh no!
Top half of my head, it's already bald as fuck. So I can't do.
There are times where if I get lazy with upkeeping my own head, like because I have an electric hand razor that I have to apply to my head like every 3-4 days until it gets too rough for me to cut it myself. And sometimes I'll have to find myself going to a barbershop. And for some reason or another, when they're taking the razor blade to my scalp or like that, that's when I'll start thinking of some really stupid shit that I heard on Twitter or my friends say. And I just start laughing. And I hate laughing while in the barber chair because I know it's like I'm one fucking away from getting nicked in the neck. You know, I'm getting the Sweeney Todd treatment without asking for it.
So you don't want to be Alan Rickman?
No, I don't want. No, I don't want to be Alan Rickman.
Well, I can live with a fucked up haircut. I can't live with fucked up teeth like that. So
yeah,
I can
I'd
do
rather
both,
like
baby.
have the fuck up my hair than fuck up my teeth, which is something I really can't afford to have happen to me.
I think the other worst tooth we had was an incisor. For some reason, it got pushed outwards by the tooth underneath it, so it was pointing inwards.
Oh boy!
So dental was like, we can't touch that. It could cause your fucking jaw to go all sorts. We're not touching it. It's just, you're not going to touch it. All right, I'm gonna do it myself with some fucking pliers.
wow.
And so I did take it out with a pair of pliers. It took about 4 hours, but I got it done.
That sounds like something you could also say when you had a really bad night with a woman. I can't. You're not going to touch it. Fine, I'll touch it. Give me the pliers.
No,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Giving myself a metallic stranger because the regular stranger just doesn't do it for anymore, baby.
The regular stranger is kind of a little too comfortable, so
But they
I need something to take down.
Jesus Christ, I got a laugh track out of that. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, but Trav and I, we were doing a brain scratch session earlier today, and we kind of had a soundboard off earlier, but we stopped doing it because for brain scratch recordings, I don't have the soundboard a part of the mixer. Otherwise, brain scratch sessions with me, just John hits funny button on board, everybody laughs. But yeah, I spent a good chunk of the morning today just adding and cleaning up the soundboard so that things are a little more organized. So that I'll like the intent is to use it more often for later, but that will remain to be seen. I finally got the fucking French raid music on the board too, so I'll start playing that. When my raid buddies,
Song of the Volga Boatman.
Please say what
goes wrong. It's called Song of the Volga Boatman.
Oh, is that the she shanty?
No, it's not a she shanty. It's straight up miserable ass sounding Russian music for the first few notes. It's like the utter worst in failure. It's like you hear that music on the day you hear that Betty White stabbed your mother and framed you for it.
What the fuck? Oh, this guy's already here. What the fuck? The chorizo.
You say chorizo, I'm thinking like a new kind of
that's a chorizo.
That came out
You're thinking of chorizo.
You didn't let him finish. What if he was gonna say, thinking of a bird?
Bird.
I wonder if this thing would say wubba lubba dub dub.
Ah!
Hey, I don't appreciate you like just walking the walk with me.
Okay.
Touch damage works.
Not as annoying as the robot Chozo. I love fighting those things.
Yeah, that was fun.
The fucking I think.
Yeah, they kick it. Yeah, that battle was fucking
fun. Those battles rock. I mean, Secret Missiles
seriously.
also completely destroyed the challenge as well too.
I never bothered with the Secret Missiles because that just sucks the fun out of it.
Yeah, I mean that was before. I mean, I found out about the Secret Missile shit on my second playthrough, but first playthrough, I thought it was really that's the best point to get use out of the flash shift.
Right.
It was zooming motherfucker. You zooming?
Confess, sometimes you see shit like that, and then you start thinking to yourself, did they really give me this sort of weakness to these things just to make this one note tool actually have a second note to it?
He's zooming.
To people in chat, you could also roll under the Teresa's legs.
Yes.
In Super Metroid 2.
Oh, that's right. You could do that.
Boom.
Hi, chat member saying my name. Please don't dox me.
And if I recall,
All the doxing today.
if you enter a certain button combination as you enter the Golden Torizo fight, it'll change your
Right.
inventory completely.
You trigger a debug feature
Yep.
that was left in the game.
Yep.
I believe you risk crashing the game though if you do it wrong.
I mean, knowing Super Metroid's tendency to crash if you so much as look at it funny and you're not playing the game normally, yeah, that sounds about right.
Or Final Fantasy
If
6
you
is original
enter-
SNES
I'm just
version
going
where
off.
it's like, okay, I'm going to use a brand new feature here on this enemy and hope like hell I don't accidentally unlock the debug mode to it.
To be fair, that was only in the first release of 6.
Right, I know. The very
The very
release
first,
of
like
6 was second.
my god, the very first print of 6 on the Super Nintendo was made of spit, shine, and hope.
It really was. It
Yeah.
was as bad as Pokemon Gen 1.
Ah, you're talking about the sketch glitch, I believe.
Yes, Sketchbug.
One of the many
oh,
ways you can
something.
break
Yeah.
that thing.
Trying to
Sketchbug
remember,
was
what was
fun.
the technical explanation behind that again?
It has something to do with so it only happens when Rum is sketching an invisible enemy, and what happens is basically the game is loading something with garbage data. And it just causes random shit to happen. It depends on like the formation of the enemy, I think the area that you use it in. It's a lot of shit that can cause a bunch of different
Breakfast you
effects.
had that morning.
Yeah, the breakfast that Realm had that morning.
No, not Realm. Yeah.
Oh, not Realm. Me. Okay, shit. Then I didn't know the game was that fucking self-aware. Every copy of Final Fantasy VI is personalized.
Absolutely.
Because that sounds like it's doing an out of bounds data array.
You know what though? I want to play like the Japanese copy of Final Fantasy VII that I have on my shelf, just so I can fight Test Zero. That's it.
Let me think. Do you have?
Did you ever want to play a version of the game that had less of it? Taco Bell.
Depends. Do you have a way of physically playing the game?
I do. I still have the Japanese PS1 that I bought a couple years ago. Just the Japanese version, like the original Japanese version of Final Fantasy VII, like before the internet. So it doesn't have Emerald and Ruby. There is no diamond weapon fight. That was just a cutscene in the original version of the game. And yeah, it was for Pepsi Man Game Man. That's the reason why I got it at that MomoCon. I got it specifically for Pepsi Man. Japanese version of 7 did not have
image of Sephiroth holding a Pepsi can with Japanese kanji in the picture.
Japanese 7 did not have Emerald and Ruby weapon. It did not have diamond weapon fight, and it had a test enemy still in the game's code in the Coral Prison.
So barring Ultima weapon, the weapon stuff lasts pretty much just one monster, maybe
it's
two.
like 2, but that one of them. No, both fucking 2 of them get killed in a cutscene because diamond weapon was still a thing, but he was only in cutscenes. So you see him pop up from the water, and then he just gets fucking nuked with a cannon.
They also have diamond weapon of Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, he's also in 14 as well. Recontextualized to
Everything
be
is in
something
14.
else. Yeah. But the one thing I like, the thing about 14 that I really like is that a big design mentality of it is pretty much Final Fantasy theme park. But
yeah, but it's also like a celebration of
but it's also recontextualized to fit in the world of that game. So the weapons of 14's world make sense within 14's world.
Right.
Like the easiest way nowadays to play PlayStation 1 imports on actual hardware is something called Free PSX Boot. It's essentially a PlayStation 1 memory card that's had custom software installed to it via a PS2. And then all you do is plug it into the PS1, turn it on, and it activates a secret backdoor Sony left into the system. And to do that, it's just a simple case of you send bytes 0-51 through 56, and all that does is say licensed by insert region ID here. And Sony left that backdoor in, and it wasn't discovered until the mid-2010s.
Is there any way outside of Game Shark to access 7's debug room? Because to me, I think 7 still to this day has one of the most fascinating debug rooms ever implemented into a game.
Outside of maybe a potential arbitrary code execution thing, I think you would still need Game Shark. I'm not aware of anything to
There's
gain
no
access
legitimate
to.
means of doing it.
Damn.
Because 7's debug reminds me a lot
Wait, hold on.
of
It can
Child
be.
of Manners.
There's a if you could do the Yuffie warping glitch or a memory hack, you should be able to do it.
That sounds like something you can only do in the PC version, though. Okay, yeah, I guess a PC version would be possible because there's a lot of things you can do in the PC version of that game.
I mean, it's the PC version,
Yeah.
so you can use cheat engine to do that job. That's like a 20-minute job to do.
Fucking, I popped off. Like, I don't really follow like the 7 speedrunning scene because I'm more interested in like the 4 shit. But they finally found a way to skip calm, and I was like, man, I want to know how to do that myself.
Yeah.
I can
Unless the 7 remake can do something really dynamic with it.
I love 7. I do. I absolutely love 7's efforts. You guys are going to find out in the video. But man, the calm part just like every fucking time with the game because like I already know what's happening.
The calm part was A-okay on the very first run.
Yes, exactly.
The
I will
very
agree.
First run when you were 10.
Yes.
I am 34. I get it. Sephiroth is screwed up and he has a wrong interpretation of his mom.
Yeah.
Move on. I would like it though if they like Alright, I would kind of like it though if, like, in 7 Remake, they give you the option to go through it all the first time, but the second time around when Barrett asks, Cloud just says, none of your business, and they move on.
Because the second easiest way to make a region-free PS1 is to jailbreak a PS3.
Oh, okay.
And once that's done, it's just that you don't even need to do anything fancy. It's just pop the disc in, off you go. That's it. If you've got a backwards compatible one that has the PS2 hardware in it, it does the same thing for the PS2 stuff, region free.
Is this Speed Booster or is it Bomb Blocks? I think I'm gonna say it's Speed Booster. Everything's Speed
With
Booster.
the ramp, that screams Speed Booster to me.
Oh yeah, like they leave a little rock here as a visual hint. Okay, cool.
Now that's what you call good design.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, thank you, Woody.
Woody Allen or Woody Toy Story?
No, Woody Toy Story, not Woody Allen.
Right.
Keep Woody Allen away from me, please.
No problem.
Gotcha, boss. Just tosses Woody Allen like Jazz from Fresh Prince.
Yeah, sir. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. I actually would, yes.
Oh, I need brown bricks.
You can't make bricks out of mud. That's not how Minecraft works.
Well, I could point you to a channel that is hosted by, I want to say, Vietnamese architects who have literally created houses and buildings out of fucking mud and stone, which is a fascinating fucking hole to fall into.
Oh, I've seen those types.
Was this? I was gonna say, yeah, it's just a regular alpha. All right, cool. I thought we're about to run into the fucking Zetas already, right? It's like, no, it's too soon.
Say, we've only done alphas and betas, haven't we? We haven't even seen the gamma yet.
No, the gammas are the big ones.
Because they blew up at the end of Sonic Adventure.
No, I'm sad. Gamma.
It's a robot.
Gammas are the bigger ones that we thought earlier. There are alpha, gamma, zetas, and omegas.
I'm not too familiar with Metroid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
said
Yeah.
Omega's, my ass went right to the robot again.
Oh yeah.
It's like 2 and Dread are the 2 I've not played yet outside of Federation
Oh,
Force.
you should play Dread. You should play Dread.
I would like
Dread
to,
is
but my
really good.
hands.
Dread broke my Metroid. Dread really made me appreciate the Metroid franchise all over again. I fucking love Dread.
And I would like to, but Dread, for some weird reason, really fucks with my hands.
It is a
It really
game that
fucks up your
uses.
hands. What the hell are you doing with them?
It really.
Working.
Yeah.
Cobbleton was a bitch.
Dread is a game that really does use every button on the controller.
I should have rough roller for that.
carpal tunnel and calcification of the connectivity tissues.
Then drink some more milk.
I don't need to drink milk. I'm already turning to calcium.
Drink more milk.
We need to extract.
I drank my milk when I was a kid. Now I got hands that are strong enough to beat my dick for weeks.
Order a pepperoni pizza.
Oh, what was that?
That was a soundboard.
I know it was a soundboard, but what was that from?
Oh, I don't know. Jason gave it to me.
Oh. you just take sound clips without thinking about where you got them from, Mister. That's how digital aids get spread.
Yeah.
Did you learn nothing from the Kazan period, Mister?
I don't think I have, because I think you had digital aids. You can't even get the name right.
Kazan, yeah, that was the fucking.
No, I thought you were talking about like Kazaa, like the file sharing site. Or the file sharing fucking software.
I was, but I said Kazan.
Oh, Kazan. Okay. Oh, okay.
It's a magical bag of winds. I fucking love that guy for doing that edit for me. I saw that clip go online on Twitter. I was like, somebody please edit this for a reverberating part, and he came through, and I loved it.
I wish I could use soundboard, but every time I use it, I blow everyone's ears out.
Oh, that's your fault, fucker. Just look at your fucking
I'm like the lowest volume possible.
Well, blame your...
it more lower.
I was gonna say.
Why are those turds? It looks like turds on toilet paper rolls flying to attack you. What the hell are they?
They're just like security contraptions.
Metroid 2.
They're just like, I don't know what they're supposed to be. Like, yeah, because they are in Metroid 2, but it's like they also didn't make any sense. They're like flying dumbbells.
Metroid 2 had the excuse of what the fuck is this supposed to be?
Because it was on like the Game Boy, and frankly, getting anything of that kind of graphical fidelity on the Game Boy was really actually still fucking amazing when you think about it.
Well, you had 4 colors, and that was it. You had black, white, and 2 shades of grey.
I was told there would be 50.
Unfortunately, that wasn't a thing yet. If it was the Game Boy Advance, you can get away with it.
Ah!
You okay? Did you just realize that you're in the stream with us?
Oh my god. Holy shit, I just got jump scared. I thought that was someone's soundboard. I got autoplayed onto a video of like default Android call tone.
What?
I thought someone was playing it through a soundboard.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're a poopy head.
You're a fart knocker.
Yeah.
Is it still possible to download this game?
Yeah, you can easily find this.
Just
search.
Google in your general direction, and
Yeah.
you'll find it.
Let's put it this
pretty
way. I re-downloaded the game for the revisit last year because I wanted to play the updated, like, fan-patched version, and it took me less than a minute. It's really easy to find this
Internet
game.
Archive.
Yeah. So yeah, the game was taken down, but it was never really taken down.
Well, once it hits the internet, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Once it hits the internet and people want to preserve it. I'm gonna sit in the...
Give me this image of the fucking 5 executives, the CEO shaking their fist angrily at the sky like, oh, yo!
That time of the year where my face starts hurting for no reason.
Is it barometric
Swallow gets
pressure?
scowling.
I don't know what words you just said, but probably.
Barometric pressure is a thing. Basically, different weather conditions can fuck with you.
Barometric pressure. Oh shit.
Yeah, I love how in Philadelphia we're getting like schizophrenic weather, and I have to keep telling people, yeah, you're going through a nor'easter, champ.
I have no idea who the hell Civi 11 is, so why would I want to know about them?
We had like 4 storms back to back this week. It was fucking mental.
It's as soon as
Civi's,
it like comes to like 50 here, I gotta basically stop whatever I'm doing and go for a walk at that point, because I know like the next day it's gonna get down to like 10 at this point.
It's like, well, we wanted to go for walks, but unfortunately, when you're dealing with 100 plus mile an hour winds for an entire week,
Hold on, is it even possible to do this right now?
I think you need to turn this off.
Yeah, I was gonna
you can
say.
get past it,
You got
but you
the
can't.
belts on. You can't do it.
Oh, can I? Wait, hold on. I was gonna say. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go back. No, you can. Like, can I do it? I don't. Did I do this before?
Apparently somebody's saying you can do it. You maybe just need to like trigger the Shrine Spark
Well,
or
like,
the speed run or speed shoes or whatever.
The problem is that there's
You
so
can-
much shit in the way.
you can just walk through it. You don't need to speed booster through it.
The fucking conveyor belt timing is so random. Yeah, I don't think I did that
You just
right.
did.
I don't think I did that right, or the intended way, but whatever.
The
Maybe
win
got
is the
through
win
it.
is all that matters.
Yeah.
Bless you.
last year.
Thank you. I don't think Civi 11 would be up your alley. Like, I love him. He's a YouTuber who does reviews of really obscure PC games.
Okay.
He does good stuff. Like, I really love his work. I don't know if it's your niche though.
I don't know. I'm particularly picky, but that's not like their fault, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this anime. It was in Chrono Trigger.
Is that where this guy's from? Yeah, he actually
looks
he was in
familiar,
what's the fuck on the name of that fortress?
The
The Black
The Sky
something.
Fortress?
Was it what was it? The Black what?
Black Omen.
The Black Omen, yeah. I think that's where he's from. Or no, he might be from the future.
No, I'm getting
No,
like
he's not the future
2400 AD vibes. Like from the factory or the genocide dome.
I was thinking that airship you go into after that big bad event happens to Corona.
Hmm.
Oh, the
Trying to make any
Blackbird.
spoilers. Black, I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
1 second, guys. Looks like the stream went a little fucking screwy there for a second.
So that.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
Every once in a while. No, my screen just blacked out for a second there, which means
That
the
happened.
software is likely going ape shit. Yeah, my screen on my software just froze completely. So now I'm looking at like a frozen capture. But apparently the stream is looking fine on you guys. Yeah, it definitely spiked.
I hadn't noticed a buffer for about 5 seconds. But that might have just been me.
Yeah, but it looks like the stream was good. Okay, so I just can't look at the feed itself, but I can still see Twitch chat and all that sort of thing, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm showing on Twitter. Yeah, like Carl the Dark Magician heating hand traps.
Rivera 12. No, I have not been keeping up with the Super manga. I kind of fell off
Manga.
Super pretty hard. Dragon Ball Super manga.
I keep forgetting that's even a thing. To be honest.
I do too, if I'm being real. And maybe when the run is finished, whenever the hell that is. But I just kind of fell off of that.
Has Brain Scratch ever gotten in any feuds or thought about quitting?
What the
somebody?
fuck kind of question is that?
Yeah, do you ever have issues with your friends?
Yeah, I need you to take a step back and process what you're asking there. That's like paparazzi TMZ sort of question.
Or an internet commentary group about video games.
Yeah.
Hey, John, I found you at the supermarket. You plan on quitting?
That's it. Oh man.
ESC isn't like the Beatles, thank God.
Our subscribers are bigger than Jesus.
One of the biggest things since sliced bread.
How the fuck do you get past that saw blade?
Oh no, I'm
that's fine.
over.
That's
Yeah, I was like, I'm
fine.
overthinking it. That's just you're supposed to just use your missiles once, I think.
God, it's like a 60+ year gap of differences between the Beatles and how people sound
Fuck
from
you!
where
I
they
gotta
are
use the
from now.
robot one more time.
All because you can't aim downward with a super missile?
I don't have super missiles yet. That's what it is.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
Oh no! Ah, that thing did 22 fucking units of health. All right, well we saved beforehand, so it's not the other one.
Damn.
That was almost emotional damage.
See, I'll prefer it when it's like the wreck ship, when it's powered off. The spikes don't have hitboxes that can hurt you for some reason.
Pieces of fucking shit, I hate you.
What are you, garbage?
Who told you?
Can't keep living the sly.
What game is the orange Zero Suit from? I want to say
Zero Mission.
Yeah, it was a credits rewarded Zero Mission.
If it wasn't a Zero Mission award, it might have been something from the Japanese version of Fusion for ending stuff.
No, it was
the white suit.
no, the white suit. White suit, and there was also a suit with like it was like wearing jorts or some other shit. I don't know.
Yeah, she has like ripped jorts.
Yeah,
Wait, jorts?
yeah, jean shorts.
I hate that word. Jorts.
I do too. Yeah, I just think of I think of fucking Homestar.
First I've ever heard of it.
I know exactly the episode. Log pants, log pants, log pants. Everybody, log pants, log pants. Fucking love that shit.
I haven't seen that in a long time. No, see, short shorts is something different though. Press play to Jason. Short shorts is just like the length of the short itself, not the material it's made from.
Yeah, short shorts just barely cover buttock.
Yeah.
She
I say barely, as in that's putting in a lot of work. Her pants are lack thereof. Yeah, exactly.
Will I eventually play this in fusion mode? Nah, I'm more likely to play Dread in Dread mode than play fusion mode in this, because this game is already pretty difficult. I mean, so is Dread in some capacity, but it's also like, nah, I'm fine.
It
Man.
gives you the tools to
It's
do
a
it.
different type of difficulty. I beat Dread mode. It's really not that bad.
It's not that bad. You're just gonna be able to not suck and dog.
It's not that bad. You just got to be good at video games.
I
You're
don't know.
like a band.
Have you ever considered not dying?
I didn't mean to do that.
But damn, lost again.
Just don't get hit for it. See,
I
that's
don't
much
I don't
easier in Dread than here because in
don't-
Dread you can counter.
I don't understand Zoomer speak.
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck does forehead mean? Like
You know what your forehead is?
I like no outside. I'm talking about in slang, dipshit.
Forehead, yeah, that's that
I was
thing
like,
on the
hey,
top of your
I'm
head,
gonna need.
dipshit.
Hey, John, you ever think about looking in a mirror?
I don't know what foreheads are.
Says my yearbook.
Why does everybody
You used
call
to have
me
a forehead.
forehead?
Now it's all over my head.
Now it's 5 head.
Square is a rectangle, but a rectangle can't be a square. Yeah. So a rectangle is just a four-sided shape. A square is a four-sided shape with all four sides being equal length. Oh, well, okay, right angles also. Because a trapezoid is not a rectangle. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's like not yet. It's waiting.
It's work in progress.
The trapezoids will have their day.
It will rue the day.
Update. I don't know why the fucking trapezoid comment made me think of this, but I finally finished Avatar as of today. I watched the last episode of season 3. I personally think that was the best season of the bunch.
I love season 3.
It definitely. Starting with season 2 and beyond, Avatar slowly started mitigating the issue I had with it with season 1, where it was a kid show first. Show with a myth arc second, and I thought that really made the writing suffer a lot. But starting with like the end of season 1 into season 2, it started finding its feet, and it's got a lot better as a result. That said, I still have problems, but they're relatively minor, all things considered. I still very much enjoyed the ride.
Look, the Great Divide. Let's find plastic. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, essentially. The recap episode was pretty funny. Although I wonder why Aang was so caught up in a girl playing a role. It's like, dude, you were a woman in past lives. It's like, why is this suddenly an issue?
The Avatar doesn't have conscious reflection of
he's
his
also
past
he was also a kid though too.
Yeah, he's being a dweeb.
Yeah, he's just being a dweeb about it. Can we talk about?
I honestly don't think it's girl is so much girl with a high pitched voice.
Oh, I said I didn't mind that.
It's just a character rather than a girl.
I don't read the comics. I know there was like a continuation with like a comic line because there are some plot threads that are just not resolved in the show.
Ursa storyline.
What was it?
The Ursa bit.
The
Zuko's mom.
Yeah, Zuko's mom. That's never resolved in the story. Can we talk about
in the search and it kind of sucks.
Can we talk about Deus Ex Turtle?
I don't really care about Deus Ex Turtle.
That turtle comes out of nowhere and gives Aang a power at the very last second to fight the Fire Lord. And it's like, I don't really care about the outcome because I figured that is where the outcome was going. I just wasn't expecting it to be resolved in that matter.
In other words, if you think the turtle had more foreshadowing to it,
it would have been fine. The turtle was literally introduced in the finale. And that
they did have a picture of it in the Great Library.
Yeah,
but easily missed.
I needed it a little more than that.
More than that.
Yeah, I needed more than that.
Korra goes into the lion turtle things. They're the original firebenders to the human. They're the original benders to the
humans. Let's get a little spicier here then. Because I know, Matt, you love the show. You've likely rewatched it a lot more times than I have. I also just fucking jumped into that pit like a dope. I need to stop. No, get out of the robot. Let me just deliberately die here. There we go. I think I like where Azula ends up at the end of the show. I find it pretty fucking funny that they tried to make her sympathetic at the very last second. It didn't work for me. To me,
Azula is a rewatch bonus.
But I think back to every time I see her, and I still think, regardless of what they were trying to do, she is still an irredeemable monster. Like, I do not
even close. Well, the thing is, though, is like I said, it's more like it's fine for that in the cartoon series, but now that we're going in a different direction, the question becomes up in the air of whether you want to go with it. In my personal, like I said, to each their own on that one. Like I said, there's something to be said about the kid being fucking warped into something she really just forced herself into. At the end of the day, she was just a dumbass emulating a sociopath because, hey, that's what I see from my father. That's what I'm going to do. Which was just a match for her poor social ability skills. That being said, you still have raised a 14-year-old with will to kill, so you fucked her up.
Yeah, I don't. The problem is, though, with me compared to me, honestly, Zuko is the best fucking character of the show. Like,
oh, that's fine.
I absolutely love Zuko.
That's fine praise.
My issue was that if they wanted to at least make me feel pity for the character, because I think at that point that's the only thing you can make me feel for Azula is pity, not sympathy. There needs to be a little more self-reflection on her behalf. We don't really
He's not going to self-reflect. Narcissists don't do that.
Exactly. So why the hell should I care? That's kind of the thing. You know what I mean?
My
Yeah.
thing is I do, because there, like I said, there's a whole different thing to this whole thing with her, in my personal opinion.
Right.
Really,
Right.
From my personal experience, it's just an age thing. Again, Azula's kind of like one of those things where it's like a rewatch bonus, and the older you get with like certain topics like child raising and stuff like that,
Right.
the more it kind of like hits you harder in the face. So, like I said, for me, I like I said, I had the same thought about Azula too. Then I got older, and then shit hit me like a brick, and I was like, oh.
I see. I find it funny because you say as you got older, me and you are the same age, and I'm having these thoughts
No,
now.
older is in like when my understanding of certain subjects had changed.
Oh, I see.
So like I said, now that I've gotten more in tune with like child growth and shit like that, particularly from having to be like really close with my nephew at all times, or something like that, you know, shit like changed my opinion on a few things. Like I said though, again, Azul's kind of one of those characters where once you understand this depth and significance of how certain things affect people,
Yeah.
doubly so with like rewatch bonuses, because that's one of the other things about The Last Airbender, about that show. It's like you go back and rewatch it and you're like, oh, that called back to that, and that called back to that, and oh, that's the kind of thing with that. Like on the first go, Azula does fall like a bit flat with that part, but to each their own. I still say like give it a shot, see what you can do in terms of like what you're going to do with the character.
But I should say, like,
I wish we had more time with Dork as well.
I don't.
That was fucking hilarious.
But there's the thing, though. I don't want to make a misconstrue that I didn't enjoy Azula. I thought she was an
she is
an excellent. She's such a piece of shit. Like, but you know
that's
that
what I like about her.
that's you know I think that makes her a very effective villain.
She makes you really appreciate the bitch archetype of it.
Yeah, it's like I think it makes her a very effective villain that you actively want to see get trounced, and I like that in a villain especially. Is like I look forward to you getting your shit pushed in, like either from Zuko or Katara. I don't really care. I want to see you go down, and when she has
that's what they had to go with in the show. So like I kind of like how they used the callback in a way to make it in a much more sympathetic light, because like remember back in book 2 where Iroh said she's crazy and she needs to go down?
Yes.
Comes true in season 3, but in a wholly different context.
Yeah, like she fucking breaks down.
No, it's like, because come season 3, after Ty Lee and Maeve backstabbed her or betrayed her, she's losing grip on everything, and now it's like you got a 3-way race here between either a potential rebellion, assassination, or just your own paranoia doing you in on what's going to kill you first. So now Zuko, so now you get like a more benevolent take on Iroh said. Yeah, she's crazy and she needs to go down, but now it's not like, you know, kill the evil bitch for the force of good, but it's more like, hey, you might want to stop your sister from doing something really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And that's where that tone
like
comes from now and that.
Her self-destruction could have easily taken the entire world with her if she was allowed to continue.
Precisely. That's that's kind of what I wrote, and that's what now with the new context of play, it's more like this isn't you stop killing your evil sister wahaha for the forces of good. This is more like, dude, your sister's going off the rails.
Yeah.
And she's not listening. You got to stop her now, or it's going to get worse.
Yes.
Like, at this point, it's
Was there
basically
a better way to do it?
Yeah.
Huh?
It is essentially
It's not a mercy kill. You're stopping her.
Mercy kill in the context of a kid show because they can't say the kill word. Until the very end, where fucking the Fire Lord was able to say the word die. It's like, oh, thank God, finally. This is definitely the finale.
Thank God, it's not the 90s anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but they're still. Oh, yeah. You know what show should come back these days, Mighty Max?
Yeah. I would say there's definitely missiles here. Oh wait, I just have to keep using missiles here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're all fine, Andy. What else? Let me see here. I now have all the fucking dude. All right, so I can totally cosplay as Combustion Man. Like, give me a few
His name
fucking
is
years.
Sparky.
Give me. No, I hate that fucking name. Like, even like as a joke. Fuck you. I like Combustion Man more. I can definitely fucking cosplay as Combustion Man. If give me a few years to build muscle up, and, you know, maybe get a little taller. But I fuck with
cosplay as Ursa. It's like,
yeah, I fuck with Combustion Man.
I've already got our cosplay plans laid out, but it's going to take a couple of years to materialize because fuck, that shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I could totally be like Hispanic Fat Combustion Man. I'm down with that too. Fucking Combustion Man if he combusted from within. You know what I mean?
It's like I've already
Yeah,
designed it.
combust.
Technically, it's just getting the materials to build the damn thing.
Combusting with KFC.
Because I've technically had this plan since
Combustion Man, but he's dressed like Guy
2018, I'd say.
There you go.
What do you expect from a ex-old cosplayer? What do you expect?
Even if it isn't as good, is Korra worth watching too? Season 3 is some of the best shit you'll ever get out of the Avatar universe. But but season 2 fucks up. Season 4 breaks even. Season 1 has a lot of interesting elements, but doesn't quite come together the way you'd hope it would. But if you're gonna watch any one season from Korra, it's 3. Hands the fuck down. Great season.
The boulder.
Yeah, Boulder's just
As to me,
basically a
like, you don't know
wrestler.
anything. The Pebble.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay.
Korra's a show that started with writing as they went along. Not quite. Korra was originally planned for one season only.
Yes.
Then they redeemed it for another season. Then they redeemed it to book 4. This was beyond any original scope that the writers had, so shit kind of went weird.
So
Then Nick started jerking around the show to the point where the writers had no idea what was going to be the last season or whatnot. That was particularly prevalent around season 4. So at that point, it was like they just got so frustrated dealing with the animation process. They're like, fuck it, just take whatever you want and get out.
So
and
my question
like,
is
it's still
then,
satisfying. It's just not like, you know, like you can tell like Korra has its issues, but where the line between where it's a writing fuck up and where it's the production company forcing the writing the development team's hands is great.
so my question then is, if it was written with them not knowing that, or at least for one season originally, and not knowing that they're going to get a continuation immediately after, each season exists in a bubble, but
No.
does it?
There is some degree of continuity to
Yeah.
it, but it isn't really like, how am I going to describe it? It was a simultaneous thing of, we're trying to make this go along with each other, but at the same time, it's like really hard to come up with those ideas out of thin air.
Because I think that would be the immediate problem for me, is like, you can technically start with any season, but it doesn't connect well with the other ones beforehand.
Like I said, book 1 isn't bad, but it doesn't really, like, it's one of those weird things where it's like, how do I put this to you? You'll easily, if I were to sit you down and watch book 1 with you, and unlike, let's say, book 2 or book 3 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, we could walk away from us watching season 1 of Legend of Korra, go to Wawa, enjoy a lovely lunch, come back, and then you'll ask me, what was season 1 all about? And we both won't be able to tell each other.
A fever dream, it sounds like.
Yeah. Like, season 1 is all about setting up the stage in the world, but it doesn't really hit the core issues like it really should. Book 2, you could clearly tell they're struggling to get an idea of what they wanted to do with Korra at that point. Book 3 is where they hit it, and they hit it great. The book 4 continues on that somewhat up until Nick decides to fuck around with the scheduling and the budget.
Now you say Henry Toons is saying is like season 2 is like teen drama. Are we talking about like Dawson's Creek sort of teen
I
drama?
don't want to go that far, but
'cause
that's
that's
where
what
the
it reminded
romance
me.
takes
Twilight?
to the back to everything else.
Like Twilight drama sort of stuff?
I want to go Twilight drama.
How the fuck
But
do I
it's
get
like where
this
the
item?
love
I'm-
becomes the
I'm
focus over the
blanking.
overarching plot.
Oh, love triangle.
Yeah, there is a love triangle arc, which ain't a bad thing. It's also kind of like Cora, right now you got a psychopathic uncle ready to declare civil war
Priorities.
between two of your
I see.
between the northern and southern branch of the Water Tribe. Now's not the time to be worried about whether or not you want to be with Mako or Asami, or Asami or Mako wants to be between one of you two. And ironically enough, you know that meme?
Which one?
The meme of the guy and the two girls?
I
and
don't.
he's constantly looking at the other one behind him.
Oh, okay. That one I do.
It goes kind of like that. Yes, I love you because of Kurosami, but also Mako is... That's the one
Kurosami sounds
downside
like a
to
meme.
Korra, though. Mako.
Uh,
Like, don't get me wrong. David Faustino, who is his voice actor, yeah, you know, Bud Bundy.
yeah. It was Bud.
Yeah, that's Bud
Okay.
Bundy.
Okay.
He did the best he could with what he had.
Yeah.
But the writing behind Mako, it's like, as soon as you start hearing him talk, you just go right down. It's just like, sometimes it could potentially kill the momentum. Like, you're having a lovely chat on stream with 5 of your friends, and one of them comes up and just talks about, you know, cartoon child pornography, and you're like, dude, you really had to bring that up?
Also, what are you still doing here?
Exactly. I thought we killed you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Didn't I post your DNS address?
What the hell are you gonna do with that?
Oh, I can't do anything. I think I need power bombs for this.
My God, she's gonna jackknife
No,
the fucking
not that
Metroid!
one. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Oh, back to real quick, one of the unresolved subplots. Yeah, they sort of found out what happened with it in the search from in the comic books, and I flip flop on that fucking thing. Because on the one hand, sometimes when it hits, it depends upon how I'm reading and what lens I'm reading it as. From a Zuko story, it's fine, but it utterly fails as an Azula story. Like, of all the for one recurring problem I have with the comics is he never got Azula right. The thing is, she's actually pretty hard to write, though.
So I'm not asking for Korra spoilers because I do plan on watching that myself soon. But is there any follow up to that? What was the name of that creature that stole faces?
Oh,
What was the name?
Ko.
Does they come back?
Their spirits do have a hand in it, but not Ko specific.
Okay, I thought
they do deal with the Wan Shi Tong again, though.
Oh,
The owl
okay.
who knows 10,000 things.
Yeah. I love that character.
You know what the funny thing is?
What's that?
Considering 10,000 things can also include basic features like taking a shit and muscle memory, you may not actually know all that much.
How many comics were there?
They just recently revived.
Oh,
there was
okay.
5 by Jean Lewin Yang, and of those 5, I'll recommend the Rift in North and South. Even though North and South could be a bit dull, it still, I think, is one of his better works. Smoke and Shadow, I would avoid at all costs.
Really?
I did not like The Promise, and The Search I flip-flopped. Oh yeah, like I said before, he could not get Azula right, and Smoke and Shadow, it fucking shows. Doubly so because I got to read the library edition.
Okay.
And when that happened, it became a clear case of you don't know what direction you want to take Azula going into the future, so don't write a story about her. And you tried, and you fucking failed.
And now that is like that's the canonicity with the character now, and in a way, sort of tarnishes.
Let me put it to you like this: you know that even if you're like utterly, you know how you want to try to maybe like, okay, so in a way they're like having her sort of help her brother become the new Fire Lord as the puppet king, as a puppet
like
king.
a puppet king. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, because Azula can't, process change.
Okay.
So while Zuko wants to be a better Fire Lord for peace, Azula thinks that the only way to do it is to do it like, the way she failed to, as well as Ozai failed to, and Zosin had. So she thinks like she's going to try to do some sort of puppetry king shit to help Zuko become a more decisive Fire Lord.
Like with the Earth Kingdom shit, in a way. Yeah. Okay.
Somehow this includes child abduction. But when you read, it's balls to the walls fucking stupid. Nothing even Azula, even at her craziest, would have came up with. But the worst part about it is when you read the library edition, it's like, yeah, you really didn't know what the fuck you were doing with the character. So this is ultimately spaghetti to the wall writing. You throw a plate full of spaghetti to the wall and see what sticks, and that's kind of what they did with it there, and it didn't really work out.
You know what's funny though? You mentioned the stuff with the Puppet King and all that sort of thing. That does kind of remind me of a quirk I brought up that kind of like raised an eyebrow. Not so much like I didn't consider it bad writing, but it was more like, huh? Like I thought they would have done it this way, the Puppet King thing, because fucking Clancy Brown's character, I forgot the guy's name. Longfang, yeah. His whole thing is brainwashing, or at least hypnotism.
No, he brainwashed the citizenry to make sure they didn't know anything about
right.
the war.
Wouldn't the king be the first person though you do that to?
No, because because the king has to have some degree of knowledge about the war, and if he goes around acting like absolutely nothing's wrong compared to the citizenry, all the generals are going to know something's up.
Yeah, but this guy had that. That guy the king wasn't already. I mean, he was manipulated like.
Yeah, but
in a different means, but he wasn't.
That the king was completely isolated to the
yeah. I think that the king was being manipulated through other means, but he wasn't brainwashed.
He was at least very, very isolated.
Yeah, he was very isolated. And in that way, yeah, sure. Like, you keep him in the dark, and he's already under my thumb, basically. I just think that he would have been one of the first you do because he was so committed into having Boston saying under his rule.
Not really. The king wasn't really caring about the. Oh wait, you mean Longfang?
I mean Longfang, yes.
Longfang just wanted to keep the lie going, so he wouldn't cause a panic within the city.
Yeah,
that was all his shit was. And Longfang is also kind of like. Oh, by the way, same voice actor as Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, that's why I say Clancy Brown. That's why I couldn't remember his name.
Beauty, looks like you've been in things like now, guy.
Hey, how's it going, Boronimo? Just talking Avatar now that I finished.
There was 5 by Gene, 4 by Faith. Aaron Hicks, who I'm really fucking loving. And Balance was great, and she did like 3 little tie-in comics, though one of them doesn't really matter much, and that is Katara and the Pirate Silver, which is But Toph and the Metal Bending Academy is one where she discovers a lava bender before Gazan, and Suki Alone is where it chronicles Suki being imprisoned in the Fire Nation, in one of the Fire Nation prisons before Zuko and Sokka came to rescue
her. Blue Dino killed. I don't think there's a maybe in the killed Jet. I think Jet died. And
Jet's dead.
Yeah, Jet's dead, baby.
Giancarlo Volpe, one of the head writers behind it, confirmed he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, even then, like I think that even as for a children's, I think they handled it really cleverly too, because they set up the whole like Toph can sense when someone's lying because of the vibrations of their body. And all she says, and that's all you need, is that as they're leaving them to tend the Jet's wounds, all you get from her is he's lying. And it's like, damn, that's actually really good. Like, that was a really good moment of showing that death is a thing in this world, but you can use language that is not so direct.
Right.
You know, so that I thought that was a brilliant way of showing that Jet passed.
He's not Boba Fetting out of it. He's dead.
Also, fuck Jet. Yeah, I have to say that I feel bad for the shit that Jet gets himself into in the Boston Say shit, but it's also you know what though, like that was also like I think some of the show's best moments involve that character because the one
Jet also gets a completed arc too.
So that was the one big thing that so my biggest sort of moment in like the earliest points of the show where I realized, okay, I think I'm really gonna like this show, involved Jet. When he fucking sets off the explosives and floods that city, they make you think that, holy fuck, I mean, besides the fact that he actually manages to go through with it and like trigger the explosives and set the flood to going, they make you think that, holy fuck, he actually did it, and he just killed a bunch of innocents. Now, obviously, they're not going to have a whole bunch of people die, but they play with you for a second, making you think that this fucker just did that. And even if he didn't manage to kill anybody, he still went through with it. And I like that. Like, I like how the show went there. And making you think, yeah, like, people will go to this far to, like, show their animosity towards the Fire Nation and all that. You know, he had intent. Like, there was malicious intent in those actions, and he didn't manage to kill anybody, but the fact that he went through with it, I think, spoke volumes. You know, then he gets brainwashed and shit, you know. Well, this is a speed booster, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think, again, like what I was saying earlier, I think it's like starting with season 2 and especially season 3, the show definitely got a lot better writing around its intentional demographic, because I think that plagued season 1. Where
I was more. I got in that. Avatar for me really picked up around the storm, but which was early
agree.
season 1.
Yeah, I would agree. I would
started setting it there.
Yeah. I just think that early on the show was too caught up, or at least too restricted, maybe is a better way of putting it, where writing for the intended demographic first and building a proper myth arc second. You know, because the show from the get-go always had a foundation. You know, he had the airbender, and his goal is to learn all the elements so that he can take on the Fire Lord at some point or another. You know, the basis is already there. But it's also like, all right, so let's do this, but try and fit in a lot of, you know, Nickelodeon-esque humor, like early in the season. It's like, and it to a point early on, it was distracting, and I wasn't enjoying myself as I was hoping. And I got honestly, I got a little scared. I was like, oh my god, I hope this is not the entire show. It's not, and thank God for that. But still, you know, but. I never judge too harshly as a fan of Steven Universe, because that is a show that has a really rough start, and it's really hard to convince folks to get past the first season, because I think that show just has some of the best shit, like in its later seasons. So that's why I'm always willing to give like cartoons a chance, no matter the demographic. You know what I mean? Unless it's like Arthur. I never cared about Arthur. I'm sorry, guys.
You know, well, then again, Arthur for adults is best remembered through the memes.
I didn't know Arthur was still going that long.
It only just died like within the last few weeks.
Do I need power?
Like, they had a final episode where all the characters are like grown up and have jobs now, and apparently Arthur's like every fucking gaming YouTuber ever, apparently.
He actually is.
General Godzilla, I'm assuming you're talking about Steven Universe Future, like the finale of the series, basically. I still have not watched that entire thing. I think I can just jump from here. That and the finale with White Diamond. Okay. Wait, are we talking about like original Steven Universe with the whole White Diamond climax and all that sort of thing? I thought that was pretty good. I didn't mind that.
How dare you like it?
I know.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm going. I don't even know who you are, but I'm not subscribing to your channel now.
I don't follow you or even know who you are, but I'm gonna tell you that I think you're wrong.
I think that it would have been, maybe it would have been. Again, I did not watch Steven Universe Future, so I can't speak to the finale's quality. But I enjoyed the movie. You know, I loved Spinell. I loved all the songs in that fucking piece. You know, do you guys think it would have been an appropriate ending to the series, though? I don't think it would have been.
No,
kind of exists in a bubble. That's more for chat.
I've only seen bits and pieces.
So here's something I think we can all have an opinion on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, let me let the guy speak. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were saying something. I cut you off. I'm sorry. You were saying?
Oh no, I already finished my thought. Is that I've only seen bits and pieces of Captain Steven. I liked what I've seen. I tried to sit down and watch it from the beginning, but I just could not get into it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Better.
That's fair.
So it's like I know I gotta commit. And
yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm not going to spend the energy trying to convince people to try and watch it. All I can just tell you that as someone who did sit through it, it does get a lot better. But I'm not going to try and convince you otherwise, because you know, different strokes for different folks. Like, what were you saying, Matt?
Here's something I think we can all have a fair opinion on: the Fairly Odd Parents live action reboot.
I don't care.
Why?
Who asked for that one?
I don't care. I legit don't care. It's one thing I have not watched Fairly Odd Parents in over a decade. And it's just I don't watch Nickelodeon anymore. I haven't watched Nickelodeon in years.
Oh wait, have you seen the fucking picture from it?
No.
Oh, you gotta see it.
I've not seen it either, so do enlighten us.
Hold on, let me
You
find
got
it.
us. Holy shit! No.
It is not pleasant, and I think that's probably why Matt's bringing it up.
Are there any other cartoons I plan on watching? That depends on just whatever I feel like. I know Nora and I are gonna start watching Korra immediately, just to follow up and put a nice bow on the of that visit, you know. But that's not for a little bit because we just finished watching Avatar today. I was caught off guard too because you know the thing about the way the episodes are listed on Netflix is like they list it by episodes, but they don't give you episode links. So we get to the last episode. And I was a little worried because like the episode before like the finale, which is like 3 episodes and one was like 4, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was a Netflix decision. I don't know.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like I mean, because the finale is basically a movie in terms of length, but we load up the final episode, but then I asked Nora, all right, can you pause? Actually, I gotta go up. I gotta get some water and all that. We pause it and I see the timer is 1 hour and 30 minutes. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, that's a movie. I was like, okay, well, hold on. Let me get a drink and a fucking snack because we're gonna be. This is an investment. All right.
All right, John, I want you to know that image is real.
Did you post in the Discord?
Yeah, general chat.
Oh, okay.
What the actual?
What the
fuck am I
This
looking
fuck?
isn't an SNL parody. This is
No, that's an SNL parody.
Oh
that's
my
not-
god! Do you know who fucking the live action dude reminds me? I need to find out again. Oh, what's his name?
That isn't.
He
that.
looks like that one dude from that one band on the Disney Channel.
That is definitely. That's a SNL parody. Can you post that in
It's
Twitch
not a
chat?
parody.
Can you
Yeah.
can you post
I got
that
it,
in Twitch chat?
I found. Now I
There's a
remember.
band on the. There's a band that constantly plays on the Disney
Alright.
Channel for kids. I
Alright, chat.
swear to God, he looked not Jonas Brothers,
this is
not
a
the Jonas
real look
Brothers.
at the Fairly Odd Parents
Un-
live action.
Guys, unfortunately, my broadcast froze, so I can't add the image to my software without resetting the client. So we're just gonna rely on Twitch chat. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Chaff, I'm looking at the image now. Do you know who he reminds me of? Richard Hammond from Top Gear. I've just posted what he looks like in general.
Okay, looks like we're done in this area for now. Well, we have to revisit everything anyway when we get all the upgrades.
Oh,
White man jump scare. If you want a recommendation, I would say Infinity Train. It's a Cartoon Network show that got fucked over by the network, but it's really good and it's on HBO.
Oh no, Infinity Train was always set for 65 episodes, but
they turned comments off. Oh, that's-
Objection,
I can't
Infinity
imagine
Train
why.
ends.
What just fell off my desk? Hello?
I'm
Uh-oh.
glad
I
chat
just fell
agreed
off
to
my
me. Here's
desk
the
in
disgusting
ratio
image.
and L.
I am so glad chat is agreeing with me. The dude who's playing Timmy in that is the spitting image of Richard Hammond.
Does this
I
mean we can
swear
talk
to God,
about SpongeBob porn now?
No, I don't want to.
What?
SpongeBob already reproduces by budding, so there's really
God,
nothing new
that's
to learn
hilarious.
anew there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the Wizard of Osborne still has that great track.
Oh, the wizard. Oh, that song fucking kills me.
It does.
I think we first played it in like the Dragon Quest playthrough. Did like last year or some other shit. That was a while ago. Infinity Train was a great time. Gets a little weird in season 3, but overall I hearty recommend. Nora also wants me to watch Gravity Falls.
Yes, please.
Still need to watch that myself.
Love Gravity Falls. Oh my god.
I have no opinion, but I heard great things.
Gravity
I'll
Falls.
post
Huh?
on the
No
one that's
shit.
on
What
my,
do they treat me like an idiot?
It's like on
I know
August,
how gravitational
Disney stuff.
constant works.
Take that,
Stuff
libs.
happens. Gravity Falls, Owl House, and that DuckTales reboot's on my list of.
DuckTales
to watch
reboot
at some
is a must-watch.
Mm.
I know that this is a reach, but I think that Gravity Falls is probably the best like animated cartoon I've ever seen.
Oh, okay. High praise.
Yeah, you know, I might change my mind the next time I watch like Static Shock, but it's good.
Amphibia and Owl House, I'd never heard of. I'm assuming these are Cartoon
I've
Network
heard really
shows.
good things about House.
They just
can't
hit
go
the
down there.
clocks in the back. God, don't make me start doing the bottom gear voice. Don't make me
Bottom gear.
Tonight on Bottom Gear, Richard Hammond finds himself in a shitty reboot of The Fairly Odd Parents.
That's a bad Australian accent.
Owl House has fantastic
I think I wasn't trying to be Australian.
Can you try to be Australian?
Hold on a second. What am I missing? I'm missing
Not even
two-
going to attempt it.
I'm missing two Metroids. I think this is not the area. I think there's still a lava block in the area.
This is the wrong area.
This is the wrong planet.
Son of a bitch.
Welcome to my house. We have soup.
That's a very short song. Welcome to my house. We have soup.
They only had
That's
$20
it.
for the
Just
budget.
Right the fuck there.
$20 went into that song budget. Nobody ate that night. Okay. Well, let's see. I didn't go there. Probably
should go
because that's
there.
where the. No, that's where the other door was.
That's where the bad people live.
Yeah. Am I a bad guy?
Hans,
Those
are we the baddies?
baddies?
Yeah, I don't
Thanks.
want to go there.
Dude, my favorite thing is like, or right now is a bunch of crypto bros having a meltdown for different reasons, because they're getting a bunch of super conservative people to talk at this big fucking like crypto conference, and there's a bunch of people that are like, wait, should we be affiliating with these guys?
It was like fucking Joker not affiliating with the Red Skull sort of shit.
Yeah.
Much else better.
Yeah, there are loads of cartoons that I've always been making to take the time to like sit down and watch, but I won't lie, the idea of like finding the time to do it is exhausting, considering that some of these shows have really fucking beefy seasons. And it's like I gotta make sure I got nothing else on my platter before I even consider doing that.
I mean,
That's
for
what
me,
you
who's
want.
getting
Just
into
grab me.
animation pretty
Me too.
heavily, I might just add it to my list anyway, just for research purposes alone. Just
Hmm. There's two Metroids. No, I'm never Ryan, I know you're jesting, but I don't think I'm ever gonna sit down and watch One Piece. Like that show is so gargantuan at this point. It's like I have to be on my deathbed, like like a bucket list item. It's like, all right, I'll finally watch One Piece.
I think it's
And then
been
die
stuck
right
on-
before, and then it'll still never die.
Yeah, it'll be in its like 87th season by the time I pass. You know.
Yeah,
Goofy, haven't we found the
That's
treasure
what,
yet?
kidney stone?
What?
yeah, One Piece has like been stuck in Wano for like nearly 4 years at this point.
Oh yeah, Detective Conan I hear is worse.
That's
too.
another book stopper.
Yeah,
Book stopper. Door
it's
stopper.
like book stopper. It's like, why is it stopping the books?
I'm going to put this down. That's not really high praise you want to hear.
Yeah, I prefer getting into shows that have concluded. Like if I know a show has ended,
What?
preferably without like network shenanigans, that is a reason for me to consider picking it up.
You don't want a show that lasts forever?
No, well, I don't want a show
You
that's
don't
clear.
want
I don't
SpongeBob?
like shows that go on forever, and I also don't like shows rushed to a conclusion because of being fucked by the networks, which was a problem Steven Universe had, though, to be fair. It's not funny, Nora. Stop laughing. Stop laughing at me. What is she? Holy fuck, she's going. Oh, wait, it's past 7 o'clock. It's D&D time.
What's the legends of you?
Well, I wonder what the hell. It's probably Eric. Eric is usually the one that gets to laugh like that. Eric's funny. He was the one that helped me with the Resident Evil 5 playthrough.
Shout out to Eric.
Yeah, shout out to Eric. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah, but he owes me $12.
Damn it.
Scumbag Eric.
Yeah, it's not like regular D&D, basically. Like, I can't get into it. I think all of my role-playing energy is spent on 14. I can't do it on fucking D&D.
I can't say I've ever done a D&D.
I mean, I hear great things. Like Nora loves doing it. Ted does D&D campaigns in his spare time. I think Lewis does stuff in his spare time too.
Like, I probably could do it. It's just, where am I going to get the time to do it?
Yeah, time is not a luxury for a lot of us anymore.
But you could always use more distractions.
That's like the worst thing you can say to an ADHDer. Hey, Matt, don't you have a lot of shit to do? No, you need a distraction.
Yeah, I cannot
say this?
focus on D&D to save my life.
You're saying this to someone who's
tried.
working on an animation commission and has been doing so for a month solid. Near enough.
Animate my balls. Sorry.
I mean,
Wow, that
slap
was
us
going
to cat.
somewhere. Let's finish that train of thought. What about your
Is
balls?
this part of the soup song?
Come to my house, we have soup. And
Animate
I
my
make
balls.
and my soup.
But it wasn't Geraldo's fault.
It was
But
mine.
it really cinched my nuts out.
I don't know what the fuck Geraldo be doing here.
Geraldo, the fucking Fox News reporter.
Yeah, that's the
Rivera?
song I referenced to. I was referencing Simpsons with that, but yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There was
I've been wanting to just,
nothing
like,
in
sit down
was that
and binge
Al
something.
Capone's fault, but it wasn't Geraldo's fault.
ADHD users, beware, you are in for a distraction. No, don't say that.
I need to go to the doctor. I am
You
way.
need what?
I just need to go to the fucking doctors. I'm way overdue for a checkup.
Oh.
You have no insurance. That's not going to be a pretty copay.
Actually, that's kind of the thing about it, Matt. So there was something that kind of opened my eyes with how
Oh.
fucked up this whole system is, and I don't want to make myself sound like a fucking eco terrorist or some other shit like that, but 2 years ago, I went to a nearby clinic for the first time in a long time to get myself a physical because I haven't had one in a while. You know, I wanted to check my blood pressure, my
Hey, Doc, touch my
my
sack. Let me know when you
cholesterol.
find.
Yeah, basically, you know, and I told them that I didn't have insurance, and you know they put me through and everything. They put my name under everything, and then one of the nurses came in after the physical was done and said, "All right, so you don't have insurance. You're gonna have to pay the copay in full." And it was like a very worrisome tone that made me think, "Oh God, like, what? Like, how much is this gonna bring me by?" And it ended up like, for me, it was $70 copay, but I was expecting something in the triple digits, like given
It
their
can be.
tone. I mean, yeah, it can be, but it's also like,
Because they didn't find anything.
yeah, but it's like that the sort of tone that went with me. It's like, did they assume that I was low income because I didn't have insurance? It's like,
Maybe,
no, I
but
just
like
I don't have insurance because I don't believe in it, and it kind of like that fucked with me. Like I don't know why. Like it fucked with me. It's like I want, like, how often do you get that sort of client or at least patient, where you have to take that tone with them because you know for a fact they can't even afford a copay like that. Because to me, that wasn't much money for me. I don't sounding a bit privileged here. That wasn't that much money for me in terms of a copay for a doctor's visit. No, I paid more for dentist work.
Yeah.
Like I said, because they didn't find anything wrong. They found something that would have came right off.
Yeah.
That's a good question. How is that related to being?
Oh no, that was just because I just played Final Fantasy VII. That was the first one that came to mind.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's called being up since 3 a.m, and I'm on 14. No, wait, how's it? Fucking 12.
Hey, thanks.
15, 16 hours? What the fuck? I can't even do simple arithmetic.
It's
Your
okay.
brain is going out the door.
I've heard of your education system being yikes, but well, this is a new level.
Our education system is totally yikes on bikes. But,
Education system is entirely where you go to school and how much money you have.
Yep.
Right. Well, even if you
And
shell out
what
a lot
state
of
you
money,
live in.
there's a good chance you'll just end up at some rich fail son daycare center, like Harvard.
Hey, my father's name was Failson.
Don't dox him.
That's my nuts.
Got him.
No, I don't think anybody in Final Fantasy VII has healthcare Viking. Then again, this is also the same. I mean, you don't really need healthcare. You have remedies.
Yuffie was protected by her father on that one.
Yes.
So we have Yuffie, and that might have been it. Reeve. Yuffie and Reeve.
Reeve was under the company's dollar, sure.
So, and you know they got to be paying out good.
Yes, I'd imagine so. It's not so much cure materia, Kaiman, but it's like if you get poisoned, if you get
There's
darkness,
heal materia.
yeah, there's heal
Poisona,
materia.
Isuna.
There's basic remedies that anybody can just get, or you can steal it from an owl. But so you don't really need health insurance in Final Fantasy VII because there are other means of just killing ailments except death.
They can't cure that.
What about
You guys
Phoenix
should
Down?
fall asleep during the stream.
You have.
I did once, yes.
That was funny.
That was fucking hysterical.
I think I still remember that day where you're just like,
We heard you. It was like
breathing.
I'm gonna move him.
Thank you for doing that, by the way.
It's
Because I woke
like a
up, I saw
parent
the Discord,
like
and I was like, oh, shit.
like a parent carrying their child to bed.
let me move.
That was some heavy lifting on your part, buddy.
Yeah, my back hurts. But that was pretty fucking funny. Oh, what do you use against Geostigma? That's funny. You just need to find Jesus. That's literally how they solve Geostigma at the end. You guys are jerks. I'm switching to your missiles.
Yeah, apparently Jesus is in Digimon now.
Oh yeah, I'm
the
keeping
Lucid
up with
Online
your
thing.
I'm keeping up with your Digimon Chronicles, and it's like, what's Jesus doing here?
Apparently, he was asleep in one bed, made to the digital world. He basically made the Digivices for the Tamers and literally solved Digi-Cancer, I guess.
Digi-Cancer? Wait, hold on. Why was there a JoJo sound effect?
Well, you see, Digimon are champions, I guess.
No, Digimon are digital monsters.
You sure you haven't watched Digimon?
No, I have not watched. Dude, it's like I was that.
You got the whole thing right there.
I solved it. There you go.
Yeah.
No, dude, when in my youth I was that narrow-minded prick that didn't watch Digimon because I thought they were just trying to ride off Pokemon's coattails. Because I was a really big Pokemon fan around that time, and it's like I know I couldn't be more wrong, but that's the reason why I initially didn't pay it any mind. I just didn't care.
Season 1 and 2 sort of goes with that, and then season 3's like Neon Genesis Evangelion beats.
A serial experiment length.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and by the way, that season, I went in blind. I did not know.
You should have seen this poor boy once shit hit the fan at the end of it.
Yeah. Experiment was there, and a bunch of my other Discord mates were in there, and they were like, dude, you okay? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why is Jesus here? What is going on? Why is she sad? Oh my god, this is basically the ant plot of 14. By the way, it was the ant plot of 14! I wish I was making that shit up.
Now you're
So
going
who's supposed
into
to be the
fourth one.
guy that's like? So what is Beelzemon supposed to be the equivalent of Xenos?
Yes. Yeah, that's actually true.
Xenos.
Yes!
Thank you, Xenos.
In this video essay, I'll describe how Intmon's essential loneliness compares to that of Xenos Yeagev in Final Fantasy XIV, who was literally too horny to die.
Yes, just so.
God damn it.
Oh.
Do you have the new quotes, by the way?
I do not. They have not been ripped yet. I'm working on it. Stop laughing.
No, you're not.
I don't know what I want that so much. I want a test of your reflexes so bad, but there's not a clean rip of it that I can find. A test of your reflexes, and the fucking flashbang just goes off in your hand.
Where's the stem and steel come from?
Mine for the taking.
Oh, that reminds me. One of our friends was trying to watch videos, but they kept getting blinded because the video would like have a major white contrast on it. So one of us made our joke where we made like a TF2 meme, and then at the very end, it's just like think fast, choconuts, and then boom,
Red!
flashbang.
More!
Like, no.
I love this though.
You joke about that fucking sound effects, but I can believe Zeno's making that.
Which one?
Crowbar noise. The crowbar noise.
The crowbar.
To the cum zone.
Oh yeah, I'm working on my cum collection too.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, 1 second here.
Come.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, everybody says cum in this game,
Wow.
and I'm pretty sure there's like 6 other cums that I'm missing.
Hold on, wait. I have an Adam voice. 1 second.
So
Wait, do you have
An
the
Adam
new
voice?
quotes?
the big secret behind Final Fantasy XIV's success is Yoshi is back the fuck up.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. You can just scan these guys now. That's true.
Oh yeah, this is the one Metro game I've yet to play.
What, AM2R? Oh, okay. You mean like Dread Adam. All right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Other M Adam. I was like, that's the most boring fucking filter I ever heard in my life.
That's what he sounds like.
Dude, like, can we talk about Adam and Dread? Like, what the fuck is that voice? Not expecting that kind of voice.
Yeah.
If there are attempts at a robot voice, that's all I
not
got.
at all what I expected.
Yeah, it's like I thought. It's really weird how like the how it scientifically advanced the Galactic Federation and Samus's world is, and their fucking AI doesn't sound less sophisticated than Siri.
Do the bit crushed voice? Hold on.
The bit crushed voice? What is
Do I
that?
have a bit crushed voice? I forgot. Oh wait, I might know what he's talking about.
I think
this
it's-
one's-
It's
Hey guys,
text to
with my
text, so it could be
dollar store
translated.
microphone.
Say what?
I got my dollar store mic.
Oh man, holy shit! No, it's not scratchy enough. That is still higher quality and not Kmart bad.
I want to go to Kmart.
All right, that's Kmart bad.
Trav, go to point C. Go to point C, man. Go to
Yeah,
point
hold
C.
on. We need you. All right, Kmart's closed. Go to Walgreens.
Kmart.
Yeah.
Louder? I don't want to be louder.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's Kmart bad.
I literally didn't change anything.
No, but your inflection does though.
Oh.
It's like no, you went
Wait,
full
wait,
Kmart.
is
You never go
Trav
full
looking to
Kmart.
Hey guys, it's me, Kmart. John Kmart.
There we go. Thank you.
And all of a sudden you just hear the Doom music.
Yeah.
Is that the sound? Oh, I thought it was the in-game sound.
I thought you were playing a sound like from the game. Yeah.
No. I thought it was coming from the game you're playing right now, Johnny.
Oh no. What the? Oh, the chainsaw.
Xbox 360 headset, Mike. Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I'm
I
looking
used
into
to-
finding an Xbox 360 to have
You
it.
know that was pretty low quality. I mean, you get what you pay for with that one because most of the time it just came with the controller or the console that you bought.
Well, some of them did. I had the Xbox 360 Core revision, so that was the launch revision with no HDMI port and the one that was prone to going to die from Red Ring of Death.
That's fine.
50-60% ratio.
Because I did use the headset that came with the console for a time. That's how I stayed in touch with a few friends that were playing Resident Evil 5 and Castlevania Harmony of Despair.
You
I
son
used
of a
to
bitch.
use I used to use that as my main microphone until I'd say
Not you, not you.
20.
I was like,
11.
it's like I was not aware that I committed a crime.
No, my
Yeah,
boss.
who's son of a bitch?
And after
boss.
that,
I am Sinistar.
I used a PlayStation Eye camera as a microphone. Mics on those things were stupid good for the price.
I am Sinistar. Beware, I lived. Run. Yeah, there we go. That needs to be a little long. Like, if you can like stretch that out just like a 2 seconds longer, and it's like a 1-to-1. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Now you just. Yeah. If he's hurting your ears, Linky, that means it's perfect. Because Sinistar was loud. Sinistar is also terrifying as shit because like this dude just makes a beeline for you while making that noise. And he hungers. Run, coward. Run, coward.
D's nuts, coward.
I'm gonna go for a deep cut. I want to
What are you doing at the
voice.
soup store, coward?
Oh, I thought it was a shiny.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Crispy. I'm not saying the entire 360 range was like 60% fail rate. I mean, just the first revision, which was the Xenon motherboard.
Sinistar says Amogus.
All right, Adam. Thank you.
It sounds like Omega drowning in the ocean.
Now, I'll go for a deep cut. If we can get the Berserk voice from that old arcade game, that'd be great.
Berserk voice?
Yeah, this is like a really old arcade game. It was on the 2600 and 5200.
Oh, like I said, there was a game called Berserk. I thought you were like referencing like the manga or something. Shit.
No.
Okay.
Where it was just
Wait, I can mix it. I'm sorry,
What?
this bit sucks.
where it was like, don't let the human escape. And if you actually ran away from the enemies, which you could absolutely do, it'd be like chicken, fight like a robot. This is like, motherfuckers, do you want the other side? Because that's how you get it.
I think this needs a power bomb. Probably. I don't know.
Oh my god, stay in the Pokeball, damn it.
Well, this should
Arceus
be.
has spoken.
God damn it, I'm not fighting you, Arceus. I'm fighting Lugia.
Oh, you're playing
The hell are you
Legends.
playing?
Legends. He's
Pokemon
probably
Go.
playing Legends.
No, Pokemon Go.
Go?
Ah,
Okay, cool.
okay.
I stopped playing Go so long ago.
I'm using Pokemon Go as like my real life Pokedex.
Well, I mean, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, that was like a.
Fair. What the
Jesus
fuck
Christ!
was that? Were you dropping a beat? Like, what the fuck was that?
That's the question. What the hell was that?
Hell if I know.
You're a poopy head.
Thank
Well,
you.
I
That
mean,
explains the clarity.
Okay, Trav, I can handle the bad words for you, but poopy head, that's fucking my limit, dude.
I'm gonna have to isolate. What the fuck?
I will isolate.
I got porn in the mind, man.
Acylate.
Isolate, yeah. So when you look at ass porn and nothing but, so you isolate.
Yo, and you didn't post any photos?
No, dude, I'm not. Look.
I don't want to share.
That's yeah. Like unironically, yeah. Like I know that we go on like very horny tangents because they're nerds, but I don't want to actively know what you're looking at. All right, it's like don't share your shit. Keep that to yourself, and that goes for you guys and everyone on Twitch chat too. Like I don't. That just makes me uncomfortable. Like, hey, what do you think of the nipple on that one? Like I don't. Go away. Who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
Hey, you think of those nipples?
Yeah, let's move the discussion to plot. Speaking of plot, Selma Hayek has a couple of whopping plots. Let me tell you.
I'm gonna wait till I get gravity suit for that one.
Nipples?
That's not, why did I sound like Ben?
That did sound
Yo,
like
Moe
Ben.
the Moe statue was fucking gold. You know I deserve that.
I'm not a horny person. Congrats.
Bullshit.
Liar.
You looked at what's in your life.
Remind me, who was drawing dicks again a couple of weeks ago?
Who's drawing dicks? Who's drawing dicks?
Ooh.
Fucking love that song.
The joys of not being horny.
Drawing dicks.
When dicks.
Drawing dicks. Dicks.
Have you ever watched any of their videos?
Nope, never heard of them.
Vine Sauce or
I know of Vine
Yeah,
Sauce,
I'm
yeah.
not-
Like, I bet
yeah.
I haven't dedicated to like watching a full video. There's no, I've not.
Vine Source.
Well, I mean,
I've
they're-
heard of them, but I've
they're
not seen them.
Typically streams.
Okay.
Streams down. But for Vinesauce Joel, because it was like a network of people, even though there's only like 2 people that are actively making content for it. Joel did a series of Windows destruction videos where he loads up a virtual machine and just pumps it full of viruses for shits and giggles. And it's some of the most entertaining non-gaming content I've seen on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, but it's always been like a dream. Like, you know what? What happens if I just click this link without having to worry about any consequences? That'd be
It's
something I
funny
want to
also
try out.
because
That is called the life of a penetrator.
Hold on.
Not so much
Let
a
me find the
penetration tester.
original.
That's routinely what you do in cybersecurity.
Oh,
Okay,
the
Matt, how
fucking-
many of you had to encounter in the last few years that are still using fucking XP and Internet Explorer 6? In terms
Say
of
that again?
businesses?
Damn.
How many businesses that you've had to encounter in the last few years that are still using bloody XP and Internet Explorer 6?
Dude, I literally worked for a bank some 10, 15 years ago. They were using 386 processors.
Christ.
Ugh.
No, it's standard business practice. Don't give your employees more than what they need to do the job.
Would have been better just keep them fucking Commodore 64s at that point.
Yeah, exactly. They would have.
At least
This
then they
thing
wouldn't
runs
have
on Steam.
Literally.
Oh, you mean
steam-powered.
like Steam OS? No, I mean like actual fucking Steam. It's Steam powered.
Okay, so for context for this bit, he is in Microsoft Paint and drawing a penis with the spray can tool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, Trav, but
We
I
always
think-
use the spray tool way too fucking much. And my friend with no talent, he would always go to school, open up Paint, and do this. I'm not even joking. He would literally go to every fucking computer in like the hall. We had a lot of computers in the hall. He would open it up on a computer, log in, and do this. Our fucking teacher said, "Who's been drawing dicks?" Let's listen to this nice music.
I was expecting more.
Have I not got a 41C?
His teacher is Mr. Plinkett.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like Mr. Plinkett. Yeah, it does.
Because I remember when Final Fantasy XIV first launched, if you try to log in and purposely disabled your internet, you would be met with an Internet Explorer 6 embedded version.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
You want to see how antique some of these MMOs are running their backends on? Just try logging in with no internet connection at the right time and see what
14
happens.
for as good as it is still running off 1.0's code. So like at some point or another, it can still just like catch fire.
Holy shit, John just got really loud all of a sudden.
And did I?
Am I going crazy, guys?
I mean, it sounds about the same on our end.
Yeah.
Oh
So
shit,
it's
what
on
did I
you.
do?
You were drawing dicks.
Oh. Not recently.
Yeah, I'll play this ho-oh.
Who's been drawing?
60,000!
Who's drawing dicks?
Cool.
You
Where's my
sound
foot?
fine, Trev. I don't care about how I sound. I'm just your
There you
friendly
go.
neighborhood Spider-Man with a gun.
Spider-Man, what are you doing with a gun?
Isn't that Spider-Man 2099 or is that I think it's on?
No, he has
Are you
like
shooting?
wrist
Are you
blades.
shooting wrist out of your? Are you shooting web out of your wrist? I see or
Are you
something?
shooting wrists out of your web?
Probably one of the best fucking
I want to know
licenses.
more about this Spider-Man.
Yo,
He's
you
a Spider-Man who got it completely backwards.
You ever have like an accident with them?
Have you had an accident with your web shooters? Not
Are
your
you
fault?
asking
ever
if
called that
Spider-Man? Hold on.
Risk
Are you asking if Spider-Man ever pissed himself?
No. Like accidentally get clogged up with the spider web.
Yeah, that's Spider-Man 2.
Are you there?
I was quoting the movie.
He had a web block.
All right,
I was bitten by a regular spider. I have the power of minutes left to live.
I love that video. I want to isolate that whole.
I've never heard of that.
It's so good.
Oh, there.
Let me catch this ho-oh, please.
Oh no.
I have the power of minutes left to live. Oh shit.
Oh wait, this is where this thing leads to the Stark tunnels. Right?
Are you doing cleanup, by the way?
Yeah,
Or-
it's 100%. I'm getting items along the way, but I'm also waiting until I get every item before I decide.
Did you 100% other M?
Yes.
It's actually pretty easy, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah, it was relatively simple, but it's also like, man, it's so fucking pointless.
You mess with him, you mess with all of us. Who were we messing with?
New York.
Aw.
Oh yeah, speaking of New York, one of my friends was actually up there for a concert, and the hotel that they were staying at was particularly strange because they were at like one of these like fancy hotels that was just like made for sex and stuff like that one, and they had like this like little room that had these anthropomorphic animals like on top of the like the areas,
Yeah.
and they were like in lewd poses, like they were like little bunnies and everything.
So like a furry love
Yeah.
hotel.
I think it was, yeah. It was a love hotel, but
I think I know exactly who we're talking about here, Lynx.
oh yeah.
And why am I not surprised?
You can be honest.
No.
Experiment. Was it Linky?
I knew
I
it.
mean, honestly, I would love to go to that sort of hotel.
I knew
Well,
it.
not to do that, obviously, but just to go.
I don't know.
You're
You
not
kind
gonna
of-
fuck ho-
you-
you're not
you-
gonna go to
it's
a
like-
fuck hotel.
It's like
fuck?
you
What
what are you gonna do?
dude?
Fucking just take pictures? Like just
Oh, yeah.
stare?
Well, voyeurism is a kink some people could have there, but if I'm going to a fuck hotel, I'm doing something.
I'm having to work. Okay.
I'm going to fuck or getting fucked.
Have any powers or anything?
I have the power of minutes left to live. I shit web.
What the fuck? Oh, nice.
Linky, why are you so weird? Why are you saying that to Linky?
He's weird.
I feel like I'm the most tame out of all of us. If that's
That
okay.
is.
I don't know if I'd
common.
say that. That's a bit of a reach.
Yeah. I
The
guess-
weirdest one is probably the Trev.
Let's go.
Finally, I word something.
I got that zoomer energy.
The tower.
Thank you, Jen. I know I'm weird.
Oh, that's Jenny. Hey, Jenny.
I
Go
draw
ahead.
penises
Yo,
for a
really?
living.
I dipped my ranch in Thousand Island dressing.
Wait, you put the... Ew!
I dipped my balls in Cool Ranch. Because I got depression.
Have I talked about the your ball or your taint has taste buds on it?
Wait,
I talked
what are you
about
talking
that here,
about?
right?
Wait,
I kinda lost track of the conversation.
Taste buds?
There was a post going around saying, "Oh yeah, you actually have taste buds in your taint or like on your balls."
What the fuck?
And so there was this really short-lived trend of people dipping their balls in soy sauce.
I was wondering. Oh, I thought that was the reason why people were butt chugging alcohol.
Oh no, that's just because you get drunk faster.
But that's the thing. Oh, like I've heard of that before too. But wait a minute. But jamming something up your ass isn't tasting it's anything with your taint though. That you're just putting it up your anus.
No, yeah, you're not tasting it. You're
Yeah.
just getting the effect.
Yeah, you just no. But I'm talking about like if it were true where you can taste shit through your taint, like shoving it up your ass ain't doing anything because that's not where your taint is. That's just putting something up your ass.
Oh yeah. Butt chugging is.
I think people are just looking for an excuse to push shit up their ass.
Yes.
And it's like you don't need an excuse, just do it.
And do it away from
Trav.
Yeah, and do it in a locked door, right?
Johnny's there with a bottle of alcohol, and then it cuts to the Nike ad. Just do it.
Just
Mr. Mad, why would you do that to me?
I was like, I like Malco. It's like your balls do have taste receptors, but they aren't connected to anything to properly taste stuff. I like just the idea of my balls having taste receptors.
There you go. There's your
That sounds like how a fucking alien species in Star Trek describes taste buds. Like your nether regions do have taste receptors. Sounds like something Data would say.
All right, I'm looking
balls
this
can
up.
taste.
I'm just gonna say.
Can balls taste?
What a question for Google.
Testicles do contain taste receptors, but they don't lead to taste because they're not connected to the brain. What?
In other words, your brain receptors.
How can I reconnect?
Taste buds connected
Because
to
you can taste
the
these
ball
balls.
sack.
Bad idea, dude, because if you do that, you're going to be tasting ball sweat even in the summer day.
Dude. Getting my balls sucked and French kissing at the same time.
That's like 1 in like 10 years compared to ball sweat, which is like once a day in summer. Bad trade-off.
Once a day in summer. Ooh.
Yeah, summer sucks,
So you're
dude.
telling me my testicles are just tongues with hair?
Pretty much.
We're saying you're in the kidney.
What does this stream come to? What do you mean? This is normal.
Yo, I just got here.
It's a mix of Trav and Linky energy.
So what do you say?
Yeah, I'm just
that I
here for
can
the
taste with
insanity.
my
Sounds about right.
balls?
I have the power of minutes to live.
Coincidentally, I kind of named my character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Senior Big Balls.
I was so worried about where that sentence was going to go.
We're all going to hell for this? Yeah, that's okay.
I mean,
Man, if that's all it takes, holy shit.
yo, I got my shotgun ready. You ready, Trav?
Oh god, how
Wait.
is it anything like Doom said it was? The reality.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We going to go and conquer hell. Let's go.
All right, got your fam.
What's this one do?
Yeah, I got it, mate.
Ooh, hell time.
I thought that was the game for a second. I was like, wow, why did the audio get so loud? Hold on, I gotta get my gun ready. Okay, there we go. The fucking cannon just shoots regular bullets. Okay, that sounds more sci-fi.
That was the plasma rifle.
You sound so sad.
Do you have like the Halo shield charge up noise? Because
I can get it.
me and a few of my friends in 14 shared the single goddamn brain cell at the same time when we just mentioned the Halo shield noise and we all made the exact same fucking sound at the same time.
It's such a funny sound.
It is, but it's like so for us to just do it simultaneously upon just hearing the word, it's like we're brainwashed, man.
Yes.
Have you played the multiplayer for Halo Infinite yet?
No, I've not. I still have not touched Halo Infinite at all.
Okay.
It's very good.
Oh, that's what I've heard, yeah.
Okay,
Absorb
got
the
it.
Samus
Got it.
energy.
Consume ball. Taste buds approved.
Oh.
No, I said approved,
I got
not
it.
improved.
Sir, what were you doing with those balls in your mouth? Testing them.
Accept your helplessness. Wait. Hold on, I missed the night. Oh wait, no, that's on the other door. Okay.
Where'd I put it?
That made you sound like the most like passive ass dumb I ever heard in my life. Except for
Accept your helplessness.
Right.
Oh my god, just put that in every other sentence right there. Just put that at the end of every sentence.
Put that on the
I don't know.
soundboard. Except your weakness.
Embrace. Well, no, I think the actual word is embrace your helplessness or something. Shit. Oh, this guy's already here. Shit. All right, I might die.
try not to die.
If you have a power bomb, you can fucking just annihilate this guy, and it's hilarious as shit.
Except your helplessness.
Are those turrets on the walls? Yes, yes. they are.
No, they're not turrets. They're just platforms that you can stand on that they will eventually collapse.
Okay.
Dude, this guy's just fucking Seven Force from Gunstar Heroes. He's literally just like this.
Oh yes, Gunstar Heroes, that one treasure game that I know is really popular for the Mega Drive.
Oh, my shield recharge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'm safe now. I can do it again.
Really liked using multiple sprites to do a 3D.
And cue my Halo anxiety.
Trav, I'm dying. Help me.
Just stop dying.
Capture the point! Capture the point! Of course, my death is Taco Bell.
For whom the bell tolls.
The bell tolls.
What the dog doing?
I love that video.
Travis having fun with his soundboard? No, not really.
Taco Bell for breakfast? Kazuma? What the fuck?
Absolutely.
Do they have like breakfast options?
Yeah, could I have three
Can,
red
but I'm
bean
not gonna fucking do
burritos?
that at 7 in the morning.
Jeez, Taco Bell in the morning. Oh, I would literally be stuck in the bathroom all drink.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
you see, I'm
that's
kind of
the
I don't know. Maybe I'm some sort of genetic freak, but Taco Bell doesn't make me shit.
It doesn't think you should either.
Chipotle used to give me the shits until I
Oh,
stopped
not even
getting their
Chipotle.
spicy red sauce.
Oh, I mean, that'll
After
probably
got
do it.
that,
Yeah.
Then I didn't. Like that red sauce just like destroys my colon, dude. I
Diablo
shouldn't say
sauce?
that. What?
Diablo sauce? It ain't even hot.
I'm not talking about Diablo sauce.
Oh.
I'm talking about Chipotle's red chili sauce,
Oh, I haven't
which
had that.
yeah, for the most part isn't hot. However, it's also like inconsistent. Sometimes it's genuinely really fucking hot, and then other times it's like this is nothing. But every time, regardless of how my taints tasted, I mean balls.
I think your mind.
Mexican with you, dude.
I think your mind's been tainted.
Regardless, it always sends me to the shit.
So I like Agent Hooligan plural. Is it more than one taint?
You gotta dip his taint in the fucking in the sauce. It's spicy now.
Taco Bell taints.
We have multiple taints? Impressive.
Yeah, maybe I am the weirdest one here.
Well, I'm flat out fucking insane. So you got some other. So you probably are the weirdest one.
That's what people say to me when they hear my political opinions.
I'm just
That
gonna
just
stick
makes you weird.
here.
Like I said, I'm fucking nuts. I'm insane.
I'm so quirky.
I'll just sit here on my
No,
own.
I am
Insanity,
insane.
thank you.
I am. We the Commonwealth of the State of Philadelphia, City of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, do hereby find this person mentally incompetent to stand trial insane. So you ain't got shit on me, kiddo.
That's pretty.
Do you have like that poster on the wall or something?
like a fucking high school diploma.
I can just like see it like plastered up on Matt's wall. Be like, yeah, I just like go over like, yeah, that's what it says.
John, don't you just need to
6
fucking,
IT certifications
power
and the
beam this guy to
insanity
death?
degree. Shit.
Do I just power beam? I don't remember.
Because you can power beam. The power beam just goes right to the core.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, because it takes no shit, baby. Right to the core.
Who's texting me? Where's my
Okay,
phone?
I was just thinking of the Duke Nukem soundbite from like last week. The one that involved the water slide or some other shit. I thought was fucking hilarious.
Like
the
the test
Nazis is a
result one.
slippery slope, and I love water slides.
Wee. Can you find that one? Actually, I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah, I
I
got
say
it.
what that one. Oh yeah, holy yeah! I had a mind for on that one, guys. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you didn't remember how something worked at one particular moment of time.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I gotta fucking turn in my Chipotle card, dude.
Okay,
I don't wait. Do Chipotle have cards?
sometimes.
I think so.
You can get one.
Are punch cards even still a thing in restaurants?
Punching Nazis is a slippery slope. And I love water slides. Woohoo.
I love that little laugh.
I wonder why I was starting into Miami Vice for a second.
Have you ever played a Duke Nukem game before?
I've
Play forever.
I've only tasted a bit of 3D. That's it though.
Okay. I've only played. I think it was a 3D for me too, because I remember that whenever you die, you got like the, like whenever you die as Duke Nukem, you just see like his head plastered right there, and there's like a bunch of pigmen like around.
Yeah.
And that shit haunted me as a kid.
I have forever just because of the meme quality. Like it finally came out.
Which is funny because it just that game was actually hot fucking garbage.
It really was, but
Thanks,
you know, at
Randy.
least it finally came out.
Oh, is it Randy Pitchford? Is that why?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like I do not follow Duke Nukem discourse outside of like memes, so
You don't need to. It's okay.
Same here.
Trav, you sounded so tired when you said that.
I am so tired, Liggy.
It was a huge war.
Little
go on.
time. Get from there to
Never expected.
You know, just once I'd like to speed boost into one of these Metroids. I think I should be able to do that. Just like fucking shine spark into a membrane.
I want to
You just
shine.
literally have like goo all over your body. Be like,
Who cares? It's cool with victory, dude.
And it ain't like artists don't do that to Samus enough as it is. So
Damn, girl, you shine sparked because you. Wait.
he starts sweating bullets and looks back and says, "Line."
Shine spark. These nuts.
Holy
I gotta hand it. Wow, man, dude, I gotta tell you, if I were a woman, my panties they'd be mighty moist right upon hearing that.
I love that. That Duke Nukem and stuff, I guess.
I love water slides.
Roger that.
Roger that. Copy that.
God.
What? It's a good video.
I know, but you just.
Is that how you feel at work, Linky?
Yes! Every fucking time a customer
Copy
comes
that.
in, copy that.
Copy that.
And plus, my fucking coworker,
Oh,
he does that
fuck.
shit to me all the time. Every time I'm like,
Awesome.
hey man, can you do this for me? He's like, copy that. I'm like, fuck
Copy
you.
that. I love
You
that
guys are more
video.
sophisticated than me. I'll tell you that much. You guys are enjoying a good laugh at some Duke Nukem memes. I enjoyed watching Peter Griffin get hit in the crotch with a bag of nickels for like an hour.
I appreciate
That's
that
ADHD
too.
in a nutshell. It's a 1 minute clip. I watched it an hour straight.
Welcome to EB Games.
We're gonna hit you in the crotch with a bag of nickels.
Copy that.
Now we need our nickels back. please.
Give you $3 for that.
Damn, girl, you shine spark with that ass.
I don't know. Would you say like a video game pickup line to your future girlfriends or current girlfriends or boyfriends?
I
Or...
fucking no. If I ever find a girlfriend, I'm gonna ensure she never finds out about video gaming hobbies.
Damn, I guess she's not the one.
No, in other words, I'll make sure that she never finds out that I do this shit. It'd be like I'd
She
be hiding
called
this
me
shit like
cringe.
fucking porno.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to be with a woman that shallow.
I don't
And
want
no
to
matter
be
her being
with a
shallow,
woman.
she could very well enjoy video games herself. I'll be like, fucking hate them.
They're like, hey, video games.
Matt just throws away his most expensive game. He's like, I'm sorry, pal.
Oh no, I'll become Batman when it comes time to play the video games. But other than that, it's like, yeah, you're
Yo,
never
I
gonna
love
get
getting
that.
fucking juggled, dude. I'm gonna die. No, I will persevere.
You're gonna die.
No,
Johnny, just fucking die.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna
Just
win.
die in res.
Just watch me, Dad.
You can't heal.
All right, I'm pussing out.
That's the thing. God, that reminds me of fucking yesterday when I was doing Tower of Zot.
Tower is that? Why? What were you doing? Were you a tank?
Yeah, I was DPSing as a red mage because I'm still trying to relearn the mechanics, which is honestly not too bad for me.
Okay.
But I remember like the tank was just like,
Oh, just
no,
me.
no, I ain't gonna die. I'm just gonna keep fucking healing myself. I'm like, dude, just die. The bosses still have like 50% health. No, I got this. Fucking do it. Just kill yourself.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it. I am fucking done. Like, I am mentally wiped. Like, I'm not processing like half of the shit that's happening on the screen. So we're gonna call it a wrap here. We went for about, was it 3 hours? Yeah, about 3 or 4 hours.
3 hours, 4 minutes.
Oh my god! All right. So that said, really should not be done. You okay?
Sorry, I didn't mean to click it twice.
Is that the one where you go like,
I am mentally fried,
Yeah,
so
here,
we're going to call it a wrap here. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. We will reconvene tomorrow with Batman Arkham City.
Wow, you're streaming Arkham City?
Yeah. We're doing
I know that.
100% on that one. At some point or another, I will start continuing the Final Fantasy VI Pixel remasters, but that is on a when I feel like basis. So I guess you never know when to really expect that. I'll leave you guys with an update on Discord whenever I'm giving you the heads up on that sort of shit. That said, we have a sub for tomorrow too. So I'm thinking, did I do a Q&A for February?
No.
Hold on, I don't remember. We're at the end of the month. Did I not do a Q&A for February?
No.
Whatever. I had to fucking. This time of the year is a fucking joy. Yeah, I was busy making
I do my
videos.
taxes. I'll do them Monday.
Don't say that.
Taxes, dude.
Pucker up, Ned.
Accept its helplessness.
Embrace your helplessness. Yeah, that fucking applies to me. Yeah, I'm allergic to taxes. All right, let's find someone to raid. Let's see if there's any mutual streaming first.
Proton John is actually having his like a charity event going on right now.
Mutuals. Johnny said they're only passing regular. They're not like close like that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can raid Proton John for charity.
Don't call me Johnny's doing an AM2. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm kidding.
Let me see. Proton. Is it just Proton? John is Jon, right?
Yeah.
Is that the right? Yeah, okay, that's him.
Yeah,
we need a raid hashtag.
Except your
I don't want a hashtag accept your helplessness. It's for charity, fuckers.
They're playing Among Us right now.
That would actually fit.
Not for charity, no.
Oh, for charity?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, fuck you, you can't, why are you raising money except
your helplessness?
Yeah. No, it's too long, way too long. Yeah, just spam my face and Tim Allen, guys. Yeah, let's be respectful for a charity stream. You don't want to give the wrong idea. Yeah, Matt just spams Goatsy.
Hey man, look, I'm telling you, Donuts for Diabetics was $1 million idea.
They all called me insane. All right.
I proved them right.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. I was going to say take care of yourselves and each